reality of crime.
Ha! We're back, y'all. Happy Friday. I'm reading chat right now. Y'all ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. We're doing a mix of something a little new, guys. Happy Friday. A very happy Friday. Now, I've never claimed to be a news channel by any means. We do true crime for entertainment purposes only. And boy, is this one entertaining. Guys, we're going to start with court, who Dalton Eatherly is. And is Chud the Builder really a racist that likes to get pegged by men? Black men in particular? This is wild. Now, the deeper I go into this case, the more I realize there's a lot of victims in this case, guys. Anybody that Dalton has come in contact with and shamed them for their race or got in their face and said some of the nastiest stuff where they're not allowed to make a peep. They're not allowed to move wrong. They're not allowed to touch his hat because he'll pull out the bear spray. And when that doesn't work, well, he's got a gun right there and ready to go. So today we're talking about what's really going on here in the Dalton Eatherly case. Guys, I assure you, this is no joke. We're going to start off in court, and I think that he now realizes, and I'm talking about Dalton, Chud the Builder realizes he's screwed, and not in the way that he likes it, my friends. He's not even really a racist. He just putting on a front to get paid. All right. Now, well, I'm gonna show you all that today. I mean, his persona of Dalton, Dalton's persona of Chud the Builder really is a character that he built himself to make money and profit off of racism. So when I get into Chud the Chimp, Chud the Bottom Power, hashtag Power Bottom Chud, guys, we are doing true crime. I assure you, we are going to do court documents. But when you see how things came about and who Dalton really is, the timeline, and just it's a funny episode, guys. Nobody died in this case. There is a victim, and the victim actually did we'll say he used his social media platform at one point to say, man, I wish I could meet this Chud the Builder character on the street. I'd like to punch him. One comment on social media about him, and you've got thousands of videos and comments from Chud the Builder. Isn't that crazy how it works? One comment can say that you were doing this and you planned it, but 1,000 videos and comments doesn't equal that. Make it make sense. Happy Friday. Before I get into everything, let me say hi to y'all. How you doing? Good to see you. Sadie's mama, I just checked in on you because you weren't number one today in chat. How you doing? Yeah, this is going to be a interesting episode to say the least. But it's real and it's all happening. And he was just in court yesterday. Shadow Lion, happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody that I owed a book to. I shipped 3 books out today. Y'all will get them by Wednesday because Monday's a holiday. Again, you say? Hi, all. All right, we got lots of green and lots of blue. Blues, mods, greens, the guilty of crime crew. Did I make this a members only or something? What happened today? I don't think I've had this number in my chat in forever. Sometimes it does take one comment. Yeah, but that wasn't the comment. That's the thing, dark scale creatures. I agree with you, but that is not the case. That is only the defense coming out with that nonsense. But I agree with you. I haven't even got into what we're doing today and where we're going with this. So, Elvin says, I could not decide between the true crime lover and the troll spray tumblers. So both are coming. Yay. My girl Tiff will be happy about that. Thank you, Elvin. My girl Tiff, looks like you got an order. Hopefully more are coming. All right, Dark Scale, you do need to renew your membership or get one gifted today. We'll see how the universe works itself out. All right. Good to see you guys. It's nice to see the mods all up in here tonight. I got Foxy and Kel. I saw Mama Pearl, of course. Synth is in the house. I don't know if I said Kel. I think I did, but either way, I saw my girl Tiff. I thought right back here. There you are. And not Holly. Holly's always in traffic, but maybe she's here today. Anyway, welcome everybody. Let's get into it. Happy Friday. That's what my thing is. And next week, can you believe CrimeCon is next week? It's at the end of next week, my friends. CrimeCon 2026. I know the mods are big today. There's more mods than there are chatters. Did I not get in the algorithm with this? What happened? Anyway, let's get to it. That people will come in and say, oh, okay, I see where you're going with this. Allie's still here. Happy Friday. All right, listen, guys, check this out. So, justice for Joshua Lavelle Fox. Now, I want you to realize I talked about this yesterday. This man here was very aware of his surroundings and the fact that Chud the Builder is in that area, really just rage baiting people for content. All right. Now, he went back, he was on a social media post, and on the social media post, this guy that some people are calling not a victim, which he is, he said, I have PTSD, back away from me, dude. One thing on Twitter, and let me show you, that one thing on Twitter gets into the Operation Free Dalton by this piece of garbage, Archer or Arch type theory. Now, I'm not even going to read his nonsense because he's saying evidence is exonerating Chud the Builder, right? It was discovered by a friend of the family. No, sir, this is not going to get him off. Right? I'm not going to read all this stuff because I don't even want to waste my voice on this garbage. When I see you and I put you into court and I read the charges and what they represent, how long he's facing, this is no joke. This is not a joke by any means. Okay, so look, this document, the document that was presented in the pretrial hearing yesterday, guys, was garbage. And you should go and subscribe to Chud. Go to his GoFundMe, Eric. Go give him money, because you know what? The judge gave him a gag order, and he said he can use none of the money that's been raised for his lawyer or any of it. So, Eric, you should really go over there and help a brother out, all right? Go over there, use the hard N-word, and make yourself some money and bail this guy out. He's a bottom. He loves being bottom. So maybe he'll bottom for you, or maybe you could bottom for him. Either way, he likes it in the butt. All right. So, hey, I'm going to show you proof. Go over there and help him out, man. If you're going to say free Chud, at least do something to help the movement, brother. All right. Yay. Yes, I shipped it today via FedEx. Monday's a holiday, so it'll take a couple days. Yay, can't wait for my book. Sitting here, broken ribs is boring. I know, my friend. I know. There's a lot of pictures in it, too. I'm a graphic artist, tattoo artist. I just love art, right? So you'll see when you get the book. But listen, if anyone's hashtag freeing for Chud, He will bottom that. He'll bottom for you. He'll take up to 12 inches, my friends, and not even cry. He'll do it without lube. He's begging. He's begging for Aiden Ross to get him out of there. And I don't even know if you guys know who Aiden Ross is. That's why I didn't use his name in the title. But he literally, and I have the footage that was leaked from jail where he begs Aiden Ross, who's an American live streamer and internet personality, best known for Kick and Twitch. He told him he will do anything if he bails him out. I'll suck your dick for some crack. That's what he's gonna say. I'll suck your dick for some crack. I'll bottom you. Bottom out. Bottom out. Come on, bottom out. Get him out. Anyway, the funny thing is, Aiden Ross, his answer was fuck no. And I'm going to show you all that today. So we got a lot coming. It's all happening. Allie, your sarcasm's on point and love it, making me laugh. I know I still got a cough too, but hey, if someone's going to come in and hashtag free Chud, you should free him because he will be the best bottom bitch you've ever had. He'll take it all. You can even shove a fist and he'll take it. He said he'll do anything. Am I reading that right? All right. So check out this free Chud guy. He's like, look at we found. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at, I can't believe what he posted on Twitch whenever a long time ago. All right. So this is the victim. And when I say victim with this guy, justice for Joshua and anybody that is purposely being harassed because of their race, gender, and whatever, trying to start fights and make money off of them. There's a lot more Joshuas out there. So he is our victim in this case, but there's lots of other victims of Dalton's as well. Okay. So somebody went and dug up Josh's messages, and look at this. Josh is very aware. Josh, the victim, is very aware of Chud. And back in on January 10th, he's talking about, he says, I ain't gonna lie. I've been hoping to run into Chud, motherfucker, but he don't be on this side of town. But outside of him, I'm gonna call them a bitch and go on about my day. That's it. Then Kudo says, hey, Chud is just trolling us for a reaction. Don't let him bother you. I don't think he's really racist anyway. Just clickbait. I'd say rage bait. Anyway, he says trying to get some traction on my end. So when I start my Twitch, I get a little fan base. He laughs. This 18 weeks ago, mind you. Oh, he don't bother me. I just want to fight, he says. And he told him, he said, get away from me or I'm going to punch you in the face. I got PTSD. Don't do it, man. All right. So this is Joshua. This is the victim. They found him 18 weeks ago saying one thing about this racist piece of garbage, and they're going to try to use that. They think they're going to use that in court to get him off. Oh, yeah. Rumor has it. It's not even a rumor. I'll tell you right now, Mr. Ed, I got the proof to show you. I don't know. I know you guys don't want to see it, though. So I'm just going to say, yes, Chud has a bottomless booty, guys. All right. Thank you, Foxy Amazon, for the Guilty of Crime membership. If you received the membership from Foxy, please thank her. All right. So that's what we got going on here. This guy, this is Chud right here. This is him. I have his page pulled up. Let's just watch him for a second. And then I'm going to read you the article, show you the court, talk about getting pegged. He meets a man who recognizes him and supports his message. He then clarifies the people who react to words with violence are not mature, productive members of society. They need to learn to rise above words and not meet them with violence. Is that right, Chud? Because whoever posted this for you, dude, I'm pretty sure when someone hit your hat off, you sprayed them. See, this guy is a two-faced, lying piece of trash. I'm not even going to play this because what he's doing is he's trying to get the black race in general, African American, anybody with dark skin, to be on his side and get him out. He's now changing lanes and saying it was just a joke to make money. I'm not really a racist. You shouldn't be doing that. Words don't hurt. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but yada, yada, yada. F this guy in the butt with a 12-inch. All right. Now, let me pop out of that and let me show you something. This is the only way that you're going to understand, in my opinion, for me to explain to you the downfall of Dalton Eatherly. Now, he's never gonna, I don't think he's ever going to be able to run a channel again. He's facing a lot of time, and they're not playing, my friends. They are not playing. I'll get into the what he's facing, how long, and the charges. They're saying Chud's booty don't have any walls. It probably doesn't. And that's why I say he literally said to Aiden Ross, I will do anything if you bail me out. I'll bottom for you. I'll do anything for you. Aiden Ross shut that down real quick and said, fuck no. And I quote, and I'll get to that as well. But I want you to understand that he's switching sides because he wants your support, my support, her support, your support, their support. He wants support. But no, he's not. He was just doing that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm teasing you, Clark. Big hugs to you, by the way. Look it. They're saying he's not a racist because look, and I shit you not. This is his time. This is his timeline, guys. Remember that picture of a ferry? So from 2019 to 2020, he was whimsical and harmless on social media. All right. Thank you for getting us kicked off with that $2 super sticker. Happy Friday. Yada, 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 yada. All right. Hey, Mo. Good to see you. All right. I see Aiden. Yeah, definitely. Going for men like clavicular. And yeah, it's hard to even say that guy's name. Clavicular, I'm pretty sure likes the bottom as well. All right. Just saying. Now, 2019 and 20, he was a fairy core creator, whatever the hell that means. That didn't work out for him. So he shifted to Edge Lord from 2021 to 2022. And that's shocking, humor, and trolling. Now, that didn't work out so well for him again. And, he's just not getting that traction. So he gets into being a rage bait streamer and claims to be a racist and provocative. All right. That's what he makes himself out to be in 2023 to 2024. And it caught traction. So by 2025, I'm surprised it took that long. Chaos and escalation from calling N-words, what they call, and I'm going to show you, I have a video. He doesn't just go for the hard N-word. He goes for anybody, everybody, women, children, anybody that has a disadvantage to his big, fat, ugly mouth is who the victim is. All right. So of course we're going to get into that. But I want you to realize that is not worth it. Him doing this, it's not going to equate to anything. It's definitely not a long-term plan. And he's lucky that he didn't get killed. All right. So I want you to take a look at the timeline quickly because I ask you, or I don't even ask you, I just say who Dalton Eatherly really is. Okay. So when you see this man punking people and shooting people and bear spraying people, that's who this guy really is. All right. And please do not support him unless you need him as a bottom, then support him. If he's not racist, then he sure put on a good act. And boy, is he in trouble when he gets into the prison system. Even jail, he's going to have trouble with. Now, he's now claiming, and so are his other followers, that he's not really racist. As a matter of fact, he was having sex with the black woman, and we're going to talk about that as well. All right, so real quick, this was his fairy core, guys. Fairy core to rage bait to courthouse shooting. All right, phase 1. I don't even know what a fairy core or era is, but that was it. This was during the COVID phase. He was wearing pastels, whimsical, glitter wings, and he used TikTok and Instagram. Now, it was fairy core makeup and cottage core outfits. It was very LGBT-friendly fantasy themes. His audience were soft, aesthetic teens and cosplay fans. Reputation, harmless, creative, and a gentle persona. All right, so I want you to realize what we're looking at. All right, I really want you to understand that he tried to find himself money. He had some racism deep inside of him because when he was working a job, he used off color jokes and ended up being fired. Now, we now know the off color jokes were the hard N word, and that got him fired. So it pissed him off, and he went into phase two. Right? Phase two, he says, this shit ain't working. I'm going to be more sarcastic and edgy in 2021. Still colorful, but more sarcastic. Shock jock kind of humor, anti PC jokes, audience shift, light trolling, fairy core fans gone, fade away. Edgy meme communities begin to follow. Now, the turning point was the first sign of chasing reactions instead of creativity. So it's all about him finding a person that is either black or finding a person that is controversial or has a mental health problem or that looks like they do and just reaming them and getting people, yay! Now, phase three, he gets into the edgelord. He rebrands in 2022. That's more darker, chaotic, and masculine, my friends. He starts trolling in real life and having confrontational live streams. Now, that's a platform shift, right? It moves towards kick style streaming culture, mostly male, politically extreme, and loves conflict. Now, the turning point, rage bait becomes his main content strategy, and it's worked. He told us that he told in one of the last videos, he started calling them the N words, and he said, "Hey, thanks for buying my truck. You paid for my truck." Now, phase 4, 2023 to now, racist rage bait era, aggressive, antagonistic, racist remarks, harassing strangers, culture war bait. His audience reinforces it, and donations spike. It is unheard of. Now, fully abandons his old persona, and he now becomes a hostility. He becomes known for hostility and not humor. Last but not least, 2025, escalation and police encounters. So you should already know if you're going to go around there and do stuff like that, you're going to go call people names, be racist, whatever it is that you're trying to push their buttons to do, and you need a weapon and you need bear spray because you're so afraid, guys. Now he's getting violent confrontations, getting kicked out of businesses. Each stunt gets more extreme than the last, and real world consequences catch up. Now we're on phase 6, courthouse shooting and his arrest. May 13th, not that long ago, that was a little over a week ago, he shoots a man outside of the Montgomery Courthouse. Now, we know who that man is. It's Joshua. Joshua is the victim of all victims, okay? Yeah, he should have just exactly. You're right. All right. So now he shoots a man and he captures it on stream. He's charged with attempted first-degree murder, firearm during dangerous felony, and an aggravated assault. With reckless endangerment, his bond is $1.25 million. Viral phone call begging for Aiden Ross to pay bail. Ross publicly refuses. Next hearing was yesterday, May 21st. And that's what we're going to get into right now. And then I'm going to show you all the other stuff about the freaking his rage baiting and having, again, we're not talking politics today. Even if something about politics is mentioned on the news, I will time you out if we start getting into politics. We're not talking about politics today. Politics do happen when it surrounds this guy because he and others bring it in. I'm not bringing it in. This was yesterday at 9, almost 20 in the morning. He walks into court. He does get a bail reduction, though. Check this out.
All right, for the record, Mr. Eatherly is now in the courtroom with
Chief Justice.
All right, take him into custody. Take him into custody.
And I'm going to get back to who that is and what. Guys, that guy was pardoned by Trump, right? He was a January 6th rioter, and he was pardoned by Trump. Didn't he get enough? But no, he goes into this hearing and he's all Chud the Builder. Okay, we'll get back into that though after this.
I told you, sir, you did not have a speaking role today. You decided that you wanted one for whatever reason. I don't know why, but take it with that.
Now he's arrested.
However, anybody on that side of the bar does not have a speaking role in any of these proceedings today.
Nope.
There's not going to be any hoopla or shenanigans from the gallery. You're going to be removed, and I'll talk all about that in a second.
Can you read what these posts say?
The initial part says, "I will defend my life with lethal force. Do not approach me with intent to threaten bodily harm."
I think it's reasonable to have a gag order on the defendant should he make bond. And I guess even while he's in the jail and has his iPad or whatever, he cannot live stream, post, or anything that indirectly or directly.
Oh, poor thing, guys. He's not allowed to sell his story here. He can't use any of the give, go, send money. And even if they open up another account, he's banned from using it. Not only that, but the reason I have the ball gag is because he has a gag order. He can't even go into prison and do phone calls where he's telling people what happened in this case and begging for money. If he does that, he will be held in contempt and he will be given more time. Right? The reason I put that is because actually I have a tattoo. That's, I can't even show it. You see the monkeys? Hear no, see no, speak no evil. Right? Hear no, see no, speak no evil, dude, and you'll be fine. Just shut your effing mouth. Now, he wasn't taking this seriously, guys. He's 28 years old, and he thought he was going to be a multimillionaire that was able to change the people of 2026 to walk around and just say anything to anybody because you have freedom of speech. And if that doesn't work, you have the right to bear arms and self-defense. You just shoot them if it doesn't work. If you push their buttons enough and it doesn't work, well, just pull out a weapon because why not? Right? Oh, I know. I'm not even there yet. That's why I did that. That's why I showed you that. He has a gag order and he can't make a dime. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad that the judge decided that. All right, let's continue. Guys.
Encompasses these offenses.
But the First Amendment is very important to a free country. Without
Ridiculous
us being able to talk about ideas freely, we can't really be a free society. Now, I mean, repugnant ideas are still protected under rights of free speech. So people are free to go say whatever offensive things they want to say, as long as it's not calling for someone to hurt somebody else.
That's a $1 million bond with the following conditions: no weapons, GPS monitor.
Okay.
There will be a gag order for Mr. Eatherly regarding social media and live streaming about the facts or the parties involved in this case.
Yeah.
That's going to help him as much as anything.
Oh, he gets nothing, my friends. Nothing. He gets nothing. This is Dalton the fairy goes extreme just to make money, and he's not making a penny. And he's actually lucky. You're right that Judge Shelton is no longer on the bench, because the picture on the wall is Judge Shelton, and I assume that's a black man. Dear Lord, please don't help him. Now, I don't wish anything bad on anybody, but I really do hope that he gets a reality check. Now, they did reduce it to $1 million, and we're going to talk about why. Let me put the next hearing up, the next clip, but I will tell you why. Don't get upset about it yet. There's a reason for that bond, okay? And I felt the same way until I looked into it and I said, oh, okay, I get it.
Activist pardoned by President Trump for his role in the January 6th insurrection was led out of a Montgomery courthouse in handcuffs today.
It happened during a hearing for social media personality Chud the Builder, whose real name is Dalton Eatherly. Eatherly is accused of shooting a man outside the Montgomery County Courthouse last week. He faces a slew of charges, including attempted murder. A judge today set his bond at $1 million. During the hearing, the judge asked conservative activist Jake Lang to leave. Lang had reacted to video evidence being played in the courtroom. While being escorted out, Lang said something about a, quote, two-tiered justice system. The judge then ordered an officer to take him into custody.
Now, Lang is a self-proclaimed January 6th political prisoner, as seen here on his social media. According to court documents, Lang violently assaulted Capitol Police officers, attacking them with a baseball bat for nearly 5 minutes. He served 4 years in prison for his role in the January 6th insurrection before receiving a presidential pardon.
And see, this is what I don't want our world to come to, guys. I don't want our world to come to this. Who would? Can you imagine? Do you feel safe with your kids out there and this type of shit happening? I am really surprised that after getting pardoned that he decided to do that anyway. And when I say do that, I mean he literally was saying things to the judge regarding something that's not his business. Chud the Builder is not even really a racist. He's a fake racist for money. But what I want is for Chud to learn. But here's the thing, guys. He's facing a long time. Oh, you're not supposed to. You absolutely, I'm pretty sure you're not able to tax somebody because of course you're not, short and sweet. I'm daily called names online. If I was just to do a pop-up screen, name after name after name. Go back to my episode number 1 and watch that because you haven't even that is 110% correct. All right. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but guys, you don't gotta pull out a 9mm or a knife. You don't. Who brings a gun to a knife fight, right? Oh, Chud does. And that's what's going to happen if we continue this route, going down this route. We already know that you can't punch. We know that you can't claim self-defense when you're provoking someone. So there's Chud the Builder, okay? Let me tell you what happened today a little bit better. Now, the reason I believe they lowered bond is because the defense attorney is saying that he doesn't have a heavy background. He has a few things that are misdemeanors and I think maybe a felony, but not over the edge. And if they overcharge and they overdo the amount of bond, somebody can file and get him out. So he didn't want to overdo it, right? So the judge bound over a grand jury in circuit court and reduced his bond to $1 million, but he blocked the recent crowdfunded donations towards his bail. Now, the charges against Eatherly, guys, include attempted criminal homicide, employing a firearm, and during a dangerous felony, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment. Now, it's been moved to a circuit court, previously scheduled May 26th for the hearing. That's 4 days away. That's canceled. Now, the evidence that was produced, they're laughing at it and mocking it. All right. The defense is mocking it. Prosecutors showed surveillance footage of the May 13th shooting outside of the courthouse, which showed Dalton or Chud approaching Joshua Fox with a selfie stick before a physical altercation broke out. Now, he was recording it, but it was also recorded because he was at the courthouse. What Chud is saying happened didn't happen. Investigators testified that allegedly upon searching Chud, they recovered body armor, firearms, ammunition, and a flight ticket to Istanbul. All right. People are claiming that it's a one-way now. It was a two-way ticket, guys. Now, his supporters, the hearing was tense, and a conservative political streamer was removed and handcuffed for attempting to disrupt the pleadings. Now, why was his bond lowered? a Montgomery County judge slightly reduced his bail from 1.25 to 1 million because while the total bail amount dropped a little, the judge ruled that any crowd-funded money Eatherly raised after May 13th cannot be put towards his release. He will remain jailed, and because he cannot use those specific crowdsourced funds, he remains in Montgomery County Jail. And guys, now he's crying because he also has a gag order. If Eatherly manages to reduce the bond and get released, he must strictly follow court orders, including a gag order, no social media, no interviews. The gag order prohibits him from posting, discussing, or live streaming anything on the internet about the facts or incident or parties involved in the case, and he'll wear a GPS ankle monitor, and he must surrender all weapons and firearms, including body armor, including all the stuff. Okay, that's good news, guys. I hope you guys know that. I hope you guys realize that is really good news, all right? What's up, Raindrop? How you doing? I don't know where everybody is tonight, but I am grateful for the people that are here. Even if the dude was tagged, he didn't have to shoot the guy. He even shot himself. He can't even handle a gun. He shot himself. That's how much of a poser he is. All right. So right after that, yesterday, let me remove this. Hold on. Right after yesterday's bond, guys, he's panicking. He's panicking like crazy. Let me show you what I mean. After the judge, he thought him and his defense attorney thought they were going to go to the hearing. They were going to get the charges reduced, and he was going to bail out with his go, give, send, go. Okay. That didn't happen. He's panicking. If you looked at him in court yesterday, he looked like a scared little rat in the corner, knowing that someone's coming for that ass. He even begged Aiden Ross he would do anything. All right. Yeah. Haha. Jokes on him. What's up, Lady for Justice? How you doing? All right. Listen up to this. All right. So Aiden Ross and his lawyers are working to help secure the $1 million bail now. And after that, the voice message surfaced of him offering to fight for free on brand risk. He says, I will fight for free, please. And I'm just going to play it. Let me just play it instead. Hold on. I'm going to put it on this one. All right. He does not want that ass. He doesn't want to be dry bottomed, apparently, at this point in time. So he decided he's going to beg. And I'm going to play it for you. Hold on a second. Let me get to the right one. I think this is hilarious. All right. So here he is.
Listen, Aiden, it's Dalton, Chud. If you can get me out, help with the bond. I cannot access my funds until I get out of here because no one.
Low.
Listen, Aiden, it's Dalton, Chud. If you can get me out, help with the bond. I cannot access my funds until I get out of here because no one has access to any of my gifts and go or my crypto wallets,
I wish
etc. I have to get out of here so that I can get verification processes to get into all of these funds. I will fight for free. If you can help me out to post bail, I will fight for free. We'll do whatever it is you want to do, bro. I need somebody with
I'll do whatever it is you want to do, bro. I need some money and a little bit of lube, and I'm all here for it. This guy's begging.
big money who can throw down, who can support me.
What a fool. One more time. It was low. Hold on.
Listen, Aiden, it's Dalton, Chud. If you can get me out,
He says, this is Dalton, Chud. Nobody knows him as Dalton. It's Chud.
help with the bond. I cannot access my funds until I get out of here because no one has access to any of my gifts and go or my crypto wallets, etc. I have to get out of here so that I can get verification processes to get into all of these funds. I will fight for free. If you can help me out to post bail, I will fight for free. We'll do whatever it is you want to do, bro. I need somebody with big money
big money and a big dick attached. All right, now I looked up the reasoning behind why he would ask this guy, and it's because this guy, Aiden Ross, does have controversial topics, and he has talked about the N-word and certain things he's done. All right, so Aiden, everybody's speculating now. Aiden's gonna get him out, right? No, wrong. Aiden Ross shuts down the rumor that he would pay his bail. Check this out. Hopefully it goes up high. I just love it. I love this for Chud. Here's his official answer.
Can you bet on Chud the Chud guy? What's his name again? Joe. Holy shit. So he is on here. Can you pay his bail? Imagine the clips. Dude, fuck no. Absolutely fucking not. What the hell? Are you retarded? Can you bet on Chud the Chud guy? What's his name again? Joe.
Look at it right
Holy
there.
shit. So he is on here. Can you pay his bail? Imagine the clips. Dude, fuck no. Absolutely fucking not. What the hell? Are you retarded? Can you bet on...
All right, so that's Aiden Ross. And I want you guys to realize, because you guys are in the community. What's up, Retha? Retha's in the house. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Here's the thing. Retha and others that go to Krama, right? I was in Just Irish's chat today. Or not, well, chat kind of, because I heard some shit talking. I was like, hey, wait a minute. And so I listened, and instead of listening to true crime after true crime, sometimes I need a break. Well, the people that go really hard are the ones that go to Kick and Twitch and other platforms. They don't monitor you in the way YouTube does. You can say and do almost anything you want. Okay? So, his official word, fuck no. I try not to laugh on the mic, man, because I got that awful cough still. Oh my God, I do serious stuff, man. Yeah, I can't take it all day long, guys. I cannot take it all day long. So, all right, let's I want to read you an article, but all right, I'll read it real quick and then I'll drop a video because my voice is seriously gonna be gone. All right, so look, this is the update from the courthouse. Shooter, bonds reset at $1 million, detectives find body armor and ticket to Istanbul. I just gave you a little brief description. This was yesterday, May 21st. All right, at May 21st, 2026. This guy looks defeated. His hair's growing out. I don't see any chest hair anymore. It looks like his fairy wings might be coming back over here. I see some wings popping up over there. Anyway, guys, Clarksville, Tennessee, May 13th shooting outside of the Montgomery County Court Center. Now, he was there for an existing charge, and that was for him leaving, talking shit in a restaurant and leaving almost a $400 bail. All right, so Dalton, aka Chud, 28, is charged with shooting Joshua Fox in Millennium Plaza that Wednesday afternoon, where several other people were milling around the plaza and the courthouse. He's charged with attempted murder, and rightfully so. He shot himself, you guys, and that could have shot you. That could have shot your kid that was outside the courthouse. That could have shot your brother that was at courthouse getting a traffic ticket. He shot who he wanted to shoot, and he accidentally shot himself. All right, so he's got. He thinks they're kidding here. He's got attempted murder, employing a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and then you got this guy wanting to get arrested too. I don't know why he would want to get arrested. He did 4 years. Trump pardoned him. Let it go, dude. Let it go. Now Thursday, the judge reset the bond at $1 million, citing state law requires that amount because people were saying that he was overcharged. Okay, I'm not going to go over all this. You guys go back to my episode and we talked about the case yesterday. Guys, the surveillance cameras documented that entire shooting, and they feel that Chud is lying. They feel Chud is in the wrong, and they feel it was not self-defense. All right, and not because he was streaming it from his perspective, because they have cameras outside the courthouse and they have all the evidence they need to charge him with all this shit. All right. And look at him trying to look rico suave. He's trying to look all cute with his hair. Oh, I'm in pain. I was just attacked by a black guy. Oh, poor me. All right. And then he's got other weapons, bulletproof vest. That in itself is a charge. Best part about this is he's got a gag order. He can't have guns or weapons at all if he gets out. I love this for him. Now he looks like he's stressing, hasn't shaved. Who is Dalton? Well, he's not Chud the Builder. He gained notoriety for using racial slurs against black residents in attempt to provoke confrontations, period. Right? He's posted statements on social media referencing lethal force and violence rhetoric, according to previous reports. He's also had recent arrests in both Montgomery and David counties, including harassment bound over the grand jury in April. Guys, he still thinks it's a joke. I'm not even going to fully get into the, hold on, I'm going to play you a clip and we're going to come back to this. All right. I found out, thank you to Flojo, what started this. But I'm just going to play this. Linking with Lily. This was 9 days ago. I have updates. Listen to this and we'll get back around to it afterwards. I'm not going to tell the whole story this way. This person went viral once they realized that Chud likes to be pegged, and she was pegging him on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, there's a full interview for 1 hour where she talks about it. And we're going to get to that later too. We're not going to listen to the whole thing, but you will not walk away saying that she's lying. That's what I'll tell you. You will say, oh shit, he is a power bottom.
What's up, y'all? Lily Venus here, pretty bitch with a big dick. It's literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. Now, millions of people know what I look like fresh off work. Fucking great. But in the caption, it said that black woman who used to smoke. I don't really remember you, but you do look familiar. By Chud the Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog a lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign.
Now, listen, she wasn't going to say anything, guys. She wasn't going to say anything, but he bashed her on his channel. Okay. And that's not the whole topic. I'm just telling you what happened. He bashed the shit out of her and people were like, how can you let this dude talk about you like that? He's going around calling you all kinds of bad names and outing you. Remember, she pegs dudes for money, but she keeps their clients low profile. She doesn't say a thing. Right? Yeah. That's why I put the ball gag, dude. That's why I put the ball gag. I said he's got a gag order. Oh, don't worry. He likes gag orders. What's up under your scars? You're right on time, my friend. You're going to be here for a laugh. All right, guys? Like, subscribe, all that. I don't think we've had 70 people in chat since like 2 years ago. But hey, you guys get it while you can. Get your comments in, all that. All right, let's get this back up, and then I'm going to show you some of the worst that he's done in this new persona of his that people need to now know is not even real.
NDA agreements. I talk about me pegging all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key. Confidentiality is why my client list is so long, but Chud mentioned it first. I think that he said it the way he said it because the white supremacists were probably like, ew, you used to hang out with a black girl. Shame on you. So you had to make it sound good. But see, here's the thing. I'm an egregore too. Lily Venus. Hi. Hail the great mother. So I am all about enlightenment, controversy, occultism, witchcraft, and of course, love. So me talking about this is what my brand is about. Let's expose it, bro. So yes, pretty bitch with a big dick. I have not fucked Dalton since like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap in such like the cutest way. Now Chud He doesn't even have a little chubby butt no more, so I probably wouldn't fuck him again. But I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first fucked him, he was a virgin, and I'm having a hunch that he probably hasn't been fucked since me and my ex-wife. We can start small, buddy. I got you, but you don't have to fucking cap. Like, if you're gonna say that we fucked,
say it all.
Say the whole truth, okay? Now, with that being said, why do I peg? Because it's a hustle and it helps me get through college. I'm still in college, but now I don't have a choice. I will forever be a top because I had a surgery 3 years ago. The doctor fucked up and chopped my coochie off.
And guys, I felt so bad for her. I know a lot of people judge, but that really did happen. I watched the interview earlier and she didn't do that because she wanted to. She did it because they were giving her a labia surgery and they literally took off her lips. She has no vagina other than to use the bathroom. It's terrible. All right. Late fee. Flojo, what's up, buddy? All right. We're going to get back into her story. I'm not going to play all that. I'm not going to play this right now. A couple more minutes, but I do want to show you that he also has boyfriends that he's hiding from us as well. That little fairy thing that he had going on, guys, is for real. For real, for real. That wasn't a joke, but people didn't like a middle-aged fairy so much. So Chud the Builder gets exposed for doing gay activities with gay boys. Go figure.
So I don't know if it's already public knowledge, but like,
hold on, mate.
That Chud the Builder guy, the blatantly racist white guy that's in Tennessee and like just as blatantly racist.
Braddy.
We're from the same town, and multiple times he sent me and my other gay boyfriends nudes on Grindr. So. Oh my God, great question. I don't know if you've ever thought about this, but the world actually operates on a timeline. And part of the timeline is the past. And in the past, I didn't have a boyfriend like I do in the current, present tense. So, okay, but low-key, I'm happy that my video outing Chud the Builder, aka Dalton Eatherly or whatever, is getting traction because we went to the same high school together. And I just, trigger warning, I was popular on Vine. That was my thing. And one day I was staying after school for math tutoring because I needed help in math. And I was standing outside of the school, on my phone, just being on my phone. And he took a picture of me, then posted it to social media being this is what the internet popular kids do in real life. This is what they're actually like. Bitch, I'm sitting there waiting for my mom to pick me up from after school tutoring. And you're taking a picture of me. Right. So at the end of the day, I won. You're going to jail, if not prison, and your bond was $1.2 million. So I don't know if it's already public.
All right, so he's a fairy boy. He went from fairy boy to racist. Guys, black people in prison are not even going to want to fuck with him. The fact that he was even having sexual relations with a black woman, he's done. And then when they hear about his past, right, when they hear he went from fairy core to courthouse shooting and anything in between that would catch him money, nobody's going to like him. He's going to get a boyfriend and he's going to be the bottom and he's going to have to do whatever they say. I don't think he's going to get out of these charges, my friends. I really, truly don't. I don't understand why he's not taking it seriously and why he would be saying such egregious things about people that he did things with that can expose him. But check this out. This is what happened. A trans content creator claims she had an intimate past. This is why, because he put her on blast and it went viral.
Yeah, you were cool as shit. I don't remember you that much, but I do remember I know you. See, we got roots.
You're following Liver King. You used to sell me weed. I fed you before.
It's been a long time. But I healed your stomach by teaching you how to eat real food.
Yes. So that's
what was your name again?
I'm Lana, but that's
Lana.
I'm confused. What happened to you? Because you're not racist. I know that. I fed you.
I have not fucked Dalton since 2015.
All right, we just watched that. I know there's another clip that you sent me, Flojo, but we're going to continue. We're going to get back to all of that. I just want you guys to know he really is a power bottom. And when we say that and we're talking shit, joking, it's true. It's true. I mean, we can just go one after the other, people coming forward. Now let's watch the most racist streamer has finally been stopped is what Johnny Gilbert or Johnny, I'm not sure how to say his last name. You'll see. It's in the description. I bring everybody together today. Happy Friday. She fed him. That means something else. That's why he changed the subject. When I actually dug into what that meant, she fed him. That means she bottomed for him. Now, Maggie, you don't have to be confused. Just stay with us, okay? There's no confusion. He's a fairy, gay, racist, homophobic. None of that goes together. What? Oh, Carly heard us talk about butt plugs. There she is. What's up, Carly? All right, check this out. All right, here's some of the most awful things he's done. And then we're going to get back into the woman that pegged him.
This is probably one of the most intense ones, I would say. Let's just show you exactly what this guy's content is.
You're a bitch, bro. Literally, all you do is talk about your dick.
What happened is Chud the Builder is this guy that's holding the camera. And I'm pretty much assuming from, past videos and stuff that he has already said probably the N-word to this guy. And what happens is this guy swings his hat, which is pretty understandable.
You're a bitch, bro. Literally, all you do is talk about your dick. I'm sorry. Come back over here.
Okay. Let's
Come back over here.
Let's not fight. I am.
Touch me again. Touch me again.
I don't want to get pepper.
So listen, you can't call you can call people names. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but they can't hit you. They can't mace you because you called them a name. But what about this? He flicked his hat off, and it's illegal to spray a person with bear spray. He got in zero trouble for it. We're not even there yet. Wait, Gabby, there's more.
I really don't.
Go pick up my hat. You heard me.
Oh my.
And everything he says is the N-word. This guy decides to bleep it out, which is fine too. Yesterday on my other video, or the day before, I didn't bleep any of it out. I want everyone to know who this guy is. So Pump, Fun, and Kick, they kind of let you do whatever they want. It is not a YouTube platform at all.
God. Bro, that is intense pepper spray too. So this guy, when he was walking away, he says, he's just saying that he's acting a certain.
All right, we saw that. I'm not gonna. Let's watch him spray.
Me again. That's what I thought. Thank you. Hey, don't hit me with that shit.
Dude, he sprayed him. Hold on, and there was people right there.
It's me again. That's what I thought. Thank you. Hey, don't hit me with that shit. I ain't gonna pray you. That motherfucker wants to put his hands on me again. Go
really
home and shit.
gross.
Let's go get his ass.
Look at that.
It's hard for me to not.
Is that okay? I mean, what? Yeah, she fed him. I thought that was strange too. I was like, what is he going over there for dinner? What? Mass deportation back to Africa is the only solution. Well, jackpot, you should definitely go over to the Chud side. All right. I've got his hashtag Chud the Builder at Chud the Builder. Go help him out. He needs your help. Oh my goodness, you can't make this shit
I
up.
just feel like he's just super content baiting because I just have such a hard time wrapping my mind around people being so fucking toxic. But if anyone is probably like this guy genuinely feels like he's just a piece of shit that genuinely believes all these things. And I guess that's what he's putting out. So yeah, he's just a sick fucking disgusting man.
Hey, thanks for picking up my hat.
I do love that people are calling him out and calling him a racist.
Yes.
It's just fucked. This is a line that is way too ridiculous. This is just so disgusting. It's actually gross. And this shit, we actually need to lock people up that are being like this.
I agree.
We'll watch more. These videos are all going to be pretty toxic and hard to watch. I'm going to be honest with you.
But guys, don't forget it's freedom of speech, right? It's freedom of speech. We can't just go around and go see a bum and start throwing stuff at him but we don't hit them, but we start calling them names and worthless people. What? Yeah, catch me outside, Steve. I love that. Love it. That's exactly what Joshua, the victim that represents all victims, that's what he said. That is exactly what he said on his Twitter or X account, and they're trying to use that against him. What about the thousands of videos against Chud? All right, let's continue.
Chipping out. It's Dom Luca, great value. It's a great value, Dom Luca. Keep chipping out. Keep chipping out. I got something else. I'll take the gun from you. Do it. Try it right now. Try it right now. Try it right now. Yeah.
Somebody goes up to them.
Y'all chimping out.
Chimping out.
Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. Y'all know me. Hell yeah. White people can say right?
Whoa.
Come on. I thought y'all believed in freedom of speech.
This is insane.
No.
This is his content. This is not even just his content. This is his beliefs. Also, somebody at this one is actually filming him, which is crazy to me too. Like somebody else is approving of this.
Y'all don't believe in freedom of speech? That's how you go viral. I thought y'all was American.
This guy knows who he is. He's like, if you go up to him and like push him, he has pepper spray on him. This is how you go viral.
We got a little more than that. But
crazy.
He be harassing niggas, and then he just pepper sprays them. Like,
no, dude, start chimping out.
He doesn't fight.
See, now he's saying exactly, he's exposing him. He's like, this dude doesn't fight. He'll say some shit to you and then he'll pepper spray you or shoot you. Maggie, you're so not confused, I promise. I wouldn't call it dating, my friend. I would not call it dating. All right. Well, he was bottoming for a black woman that had a big BBC. All right. Let's continue.
Cowboy.
You get this shit from your mama's side. You look fake.
I just think we're all equal, so I should be able to say what I want.
I think we're all equal, so I should be able to say
what I
whatever
want.
That whole word is just to put people down. So he thinks he should be able to just put people down and not be, fucking like pressed. It doesn't make any sense to me.
You're
bitch. That gun on.
Yeah. How about I don't?
You a bitch. You won't because you a bitch.
We're right here.
Yep.
You said we what? Bitch.
How the fuck does somebody get like this mentally? How the fuck does somebody get like this?
Are you trying to get a clip?
All I got to tell you guys is this is not a long-term plan, we'll call it. All right. I'd never heard of this dude either, but I want to spread the word that Chud the Builder is not Chud the Builder, the racist Chud the Builder. He built himself because his name's Dalton and he couldn't get enough traffic in Ferry Corps. So he switched to Edgelord and then Rage Bait. And then 2025, he starts getting arrested because, guys, there's no longevity to a situation like this. As a matter of fact, there's a guy that calls himself Chad instead of Chud the Builder, I think his name is Chad the Destructor. Guys, he just imitated this guy. He recently got killed for that. Most people will kill you for what he's doing to these people. And I shit you not. Come to San Jose and go find the brothers in a black neighborhood and talk that shit. You will never walk out of that neighborhood again. All right. This guy's in Tennessee and he thinks he's big and bad, but now he's scared and he should be. All right. Let's continue watching the fuckery. Unbelievable.
Just gonna be looking stupid.
Are you trying to get a clip, bro? You're streaming the whole thing, just going up to people saying the N-word and like having mace in your hand. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, anyways, another clip of this guy being a piece of shit. This is Chud the Builder talking to a white cowboy who doesn't agree with what he says.
They won't let me in here. They won't. Why not? I said the N-word on the internet. Now they say I'm just an un-American person because I believe in freedom of speech. Isn't that crazy?
Well, he probably thought he was going to agree with them.
Considering that two of my boys are black, I can understand that.
Why does that matter?
It does. I don't like it. Just go ahead.
You don't like freedom of speech either?
Just go ahead and go.
I'm going to stand right here.
I mean, look he's even starting a fight with an old white man. Guys, you're welcome, Maggie. You'll see at the end. I'm going to tie it all together. You guys, there's only 70 people in chat. So you guys can ask away, make jokes away. I'm not even going to say anything. If you guys want to get a membership or gift each other memberships or super chat, 70 people, I don't expect y'all to carry the weight. So you're welcome. I'm here. Crazy case. And you know what? It irks me because two of my very favorite people in this world or African American or black, whatever the hell you want to call him. That shit doesn't matter to me. And as a matter of fact, when we were gonna have baby Guilty, we thought about having a mixed child because mixed children are beautiful. All right, there's enough hate and fuckery as it is. I'm gonna start using that word. This is the old guy. Yes, I love it.
What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go to jail? Look at him.
I love how like respectful this guy is
And he's
about
still
like, trying to get this dude in trouble. And I know that this guy's just a big piece of shit and he's just gonna make a mockery of it. But like him just being like turning his head, going and being like, I'm gonna go get the police, which I don't know if they're able to do anything about this. I would assume they are. I feel like this is like harassment of some level or instigation, right? It has to be. It's ridiculous. Over here, he goes up to a cop and says the same kind of shit.
Oh my God.
Got your body cam on? No? I want to know what y'all were talking about before I walked over here. You've been standing here the whole time in your live stream. What's he videoing me for? You don't know? Anything malicious? You sure you didn't say nothing? Here's that guy. Is that what he said? All right, well, God bless you. Hey, keep the streets safe. White monster! That's why he's not chimping out. That'll do it. Black guys need to drink a white monster. That over there videotaping me for fucking... For what?
Bruh. Grown fucking man. So many bleeps have to be in this video. This video is 90%.
I mean, he literally didn't think that this was going to become of anything. Oh, is that what it is? It's all good though, man, because this is like my core Guilty of Crime team. Thank you for letting me know though. I was like, I wonder why there's so little people, but hey, it's all good. Clark was sitting here watching me when we only had 15 people in chat and no trolls. You got that right. Great. The G. He would have been better off continue getting pegged. You're right by that. I mean, there's an evolution to Dalton and he went backwards. I think he's a self-hating. I think he's actually a homosexual, but he's a self-hating homosexual. Just like Jeffrey Dahmer. What did I say his name was? I know it's Dalton. Did I call him something else? His name's Chud, but it's Dalton Eatherly. What happened? What about the email you sent me? I'm confused, Foxy. Let me look at my phone. A white chimp? Are you showing me that? What did I call him? I know his name's Dalton. I don't even know what I said. You guys are crazy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Speak up or forever hold your peace. Okay. A white monkey? I'm so confused right now, ladies. I don't know what y'all are saying, but okay. You want me to share the picture? I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear you. Okay, so I know his name's Dalton. I've been saying that the whole time. He's white and he's chimping out. This guy's name is Dalton also. All right, let me show you. So it is joke time. It's joke time around here. And Foxy always has good jokes. So let me share this. Never heard of this. Don't know what I'm even talking about. But this is Dalton. Meet Dalton. The white chimp that's chimping out. I guess that's what we're saying. Well, that's his name. His name's Dalton Eatherly. Why wouldn't I have said Dalton? That is his name. What are you guys talking about right now? It's so confusing right now. Guys, his name's Dalton Eatherly. Look at. What did I say wrong? The downfall of Dalton Eatherly. That's his name. I don't even know. I have no idea what y'all are talking about, but have at it. Everybody's laughing in chat. I'm there with you. That's chimping out old Chud. Thank you, Lady for Justice. And thank you, Bree, for the Guilty of Crime membership. If you received that membership, please thank her. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. But there you go. Dalton. That's his name. So that's Dalton and that's Dalton, apparently, right? We got two Daltons here. The white chimp out. So you're saying white people can chimp out too? Y'all are killing me. I thought I had enough funny content, but no, you get Foxy stepping in, and she's got more for us. All right, let's continue.
I'm bleeping.
Well, what do you say? We can say whatever we want.
Well, I can say whatever.
Exactly.
What is it?
We can say we want.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't agree with that.
Oh, these boomers.
I got blacks in my family.
It's okay. Blacks.
Fuck you, man.
No, or what? Fuck you, lover.
Yes.
You heard me.
Tell him.
Such a fucking loser, dude. He looks like a fucking villain.
Look at jumping out, pussy ass fuck. We tried to have a civil conversation. Y'all saw the whole thing.
Oh my god, this guy's impossible. We try to have a civilized conversation and then he just fucking keeps on saying what he says. I'm actually like so blown away.
No more shipping out. Get out of the fucking road. Get out of the fucking road. Park. I swear to God. Park. I swear to God. That's what I thought. I swear to God.
Fucking yells at a random person that's just driving.
You about to shoot me?
I would never.
He literally walked up to the car and lifted his shirt up so they could see his gun. Next time, I hope he shoots his dick off. I hear that he only has a real small one, so it shouldn't be too mad. Oh, obviously, right? What the fuck? Obviously, creators of Bob the Builder. It's a bottom prison TV show for Chud the Bottom. The Cowboys hat and the suspenders are so cringe, but he created that character. That's the problem. He's a self-hating homosexual. He's a self-hating gay man, in my opinion. You know who also was? Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy. Should I keep going on? Let's continue. Embrace it, Chud. You're going to be bottomed so hard, you're not going to want that ball gag on. You're going to be gagging yourself from taking a 12-inch BBC. All right? This guy's going to... Oh, he has a small one. That's what that... He has a Vienna sausage, a half a Vienna sausage. That's just word around the street. Just saying. All right? Hey, that's his character. Chud the Bottom. Can he fit Chud the Bottom? Yes, he can, because he doesn't have a bottom anymore. But I know that, Wyatt. I'm just teasing. This is my second episode. You missed most of it the other day. I know what's going on.
Never want anyone to get shot. Never. Like if Chud the Builder got shot. No one deserves to get shot. But I mean, if it were to happen to anyone, I'm just kidding. For legal reasons, I'm just kidding. Anyways. Oh, this is the same day as when he pepper sprayed that other dude.
Huh? You didn't see anything. It's on live stream. Clip it, send it to my DMs, chat.
I got help.
Chat. Come out here. Chat. Get out of his face. Don't come up to me. Do not come up to me. You're in my face. I didn't do anything.
Pepper spray him. Pepper spray him. Not Chud. I'm saying this guy should pepper spray Chud.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. I will defend myself.
Do it.
Somebody arrest him. Get him and fucking put him his ass. He just threw shit at me.
Okay, this is what I heard earlier. This is a good observation that another creator said. When he goes to prison, guys, nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to claim him. Number one, he's a fucking snitch. He's a cop caller. Number two, he's a proclaimed racist that likes to have sex with men, particularly black men. All right. So when he gets in there and they see what a cop calling little snitch bitch that he is, and he likes to bottom, but he's not just racist. He likes to bottom with big black, you know what, the BBC. Nobody's going to take him in except he'll get somebody, but he's going to be, I'm telling you, he's going to be bottoming every night. He's going to be praying while he's being bottomed. All right, let's continue. Fuck this guy.
This guy just threw shit at me.
Oh, he has. I see. He has food on his face.
Look,
right
he has
here.
food on.
Yeah, they should throw more at him. Throw a brick at him.
Threw shit at me. Literally, it's all on camera. Guys, this guy right here yelling. He just threw all this food on the back of my shirt as I'm walking away. Go get him, bro. That's the dude that fucking threw. Yeah, we got officers talking about that.
What a pussy fucking dickhead. He's literally just an instigator. That's all he is. He's an instigator. He just wants people to fucking be instigated to get content. It's actually crazy.
We're
how,
not.
like, low people can go.
Why are lesbians obsessed with dicks? Hold on, let me go check my book real quick. Where is it? The answer is, I don't think they are. You know, when I am obsessed with Danny Boy, I wouldn't call it obsessed, but I do love going to the store and being able to pick out any color, any size, anything. Whereas to you, it sucks because yours is probably a micro penis and there's nothing you can do about it. Damn, that does suck, doesn't it? No wonder. It must suck. Hashtag, where's Steve? Yeah, you should ask Chud that, because I don't know any lesbians that are obsessed with dicks, and particularly not a Vienna sausage size, bro. All right, you should probably go to that same sex shop that I go to. They might have penis pumps that can enhance that. Or you can put a real man's dick on top of your little one. Hey, if you need to know, email me below. I'll send you the number. I'll even give you the address to the store to go. I love it. Trolling trolls.
Here to rage bait people.
Oh no, we're here to bring freedom of speech back.
Okay.
Listen, you're in America. Don't come to my country talking shit to me, bitch. This is America. You heard me? Let that UK be.
Okay, so this isn't just men, women, black, whatever. He just called her a bitch and talking shit about the UK. I wanted you guys to see this because he has no boundaries. His boundaries are, if I can make money and cause some chaos, here I am.
Actually crazy how like low people can go.
You're just here to rage bait people.
Oh no, we're here to bring freedom of speech back. Listen, you're in America. Don't come to my country talking shit to me, bitch. This is America. You heard me? Let that UK bitch know. Hey, fuck the royal family, bitch. Come on.
Oh, look at.
Come on, do something. I'll spray your ass.
Oh my god, dude. Literally just
Look at that.
trying to get content, fucking pepper spraying people. That's all he's fucking trying to do. Insane.
Over here. Come over here. Back the fuck up, bitch. She about got a face full of bear mace.
That guy uses bear mace? That's not even
Yeah.
for people, that's bear mace. Is that even legal to use on people? Bear mace? Can you spray somebody with bear mace legally? No.
It's actually against the law. Even in California, it's against the law to carry certain sprays or tasers without having a license. I know that sucks, but you know, I'm here to make you guys laugh. We're here for the long haul. Charlie Kirk spoke about the First Amendment and never exactly that. Wyatt hashtag I am Charlie Kirk. I remember all that stuff, and that was nothing. This guy just hides behind the First and Second Amendment just so he could make money and act like he's innocent. Charlie Kirk really, when he spoke about the First Amendment, I believe he meant it the way that it's intended. All right. Hell yeah, that's what he uses. This mother.
It's generally illegal to spray a person with bear mace, designed solely for animal use. So him spraying them with bear mace, I don't know if that's even legal where he is.
What up? We got a bunch.
Y'all got a bunch. Tell a bunch to follow me on Instagram at They Love It.
Only if you believe in freedom of speech.
I believe in freedom of speech.
So white people can say, right?
Oh!
No freedom of speech. You wouldn't do shit, bitch. You wouldn't do a goddamn thing.
Fucking try me, bitch. Try me.
All y'all going to jail.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Come over. Pick up your shit, dumbass. Pick up your shit. Come on.
Y'all going to jail.
He fucking maced her? Oh my god, he's macing him.
Dude.
Pick up your shit, bro. Ain't got no fucking aim. Pick up your shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. One punch, go.
Oh my god.
Do you guys really think that these aren't going to be put into court and have already been, alerted to the proper authorities, and that it's going to be criminal acts, previous bad acts? And you think that's not going to get in? Flojo says, I didn't realize people from the UK flip when you cut the Risk family. You know what? People flip when they get rage baited. Okay. When you learn to not let someone, when you've been called something all your life, you typically take that lesson as, okay, they're doing that to get a response. They want your reaction to be what they're saying that you are. So if they call you a dumb N-word and you pop off and you hit them and then they get arrested, that's what they want you to do. If somebody comes into my chat and starts calling me a washed out dyke or an old rock star lesbian, they want me to react. They want me to be mad and hostile and, oh my God, I can't believe it. But once you learn that you're above that, once you learn that if you play in the pen with pigs, you're going to get dirty. Stay out of the pen. Don't play with pigs or you're just as dirty as they are, period. All right? Rise above that shit.
Dude, this guy is such a fucking... He's a waste of the police time, too. Like, he's instigating people, then wasting the police time, then just, like, assaulting them. Also, like, any platform that's, like, allowing this to be streamed is fucking fucked. All right, so this one, he's giving food to the homeless only if they pretty much allow him to say the N-word and says that it's freedom of speech.
We'll get to burgers. But we got to make sure you believe in free speech first. So white people can say, you got to, come on, if you believe in free speech, it's free speech. You don't believe in it? Come on, here. Yes or no? Yes or no? You believe in free speech? Yeah, like people can say what they want in America, free speech.
It depends. It depends on what you say.
Can white people say yes or no?
No. Come on, bro. We passed that.
Free speech.
So you brought up the wrong way. You was taught the wrong way.
No,
so
free speech.
You come on. No. Say something else better than that, bro. Don't do that.
So the First Amendment says you can say whatever you want.
But you know what we went through. Don't bring that back up.
I don't know what
that shit we done went through about that.
Don't matter. We're all equal now.
But why would you bring it up?
You equal or no?
Yeah.
Are we equal?
I'm equal.
No, am I equal?
Yes, but don't say that.
So I can say what you say.
I don't say that. I don't say you fucking white.
Yeah, we don't care. We don't give a shit.
Oh my God, dude, he sucks.
Yeah, I don't know how to convince you guys that I'm literally a fucking single guy with a camera. Somebody could come up and try to kill me right now. There's nothing I could do about it, but I'm protected by the Lord and I believe in his divine protection.
I mean, you could also just not be saying the N-word to people and trying to get them instigated, and then having the intention to just pepper spray them and possibly shoot them.
I'm literally a sitting duck.
I mean, I really, truly got to tell you guys, I do not think that he thought he was going to get in this amount of trouble. I don't know why he thought that. I think he felt kind of like David, D4VD, above the law. He bought this new truck. He's walking around Tennessee calling people the hard N-word to their face, including groups of people, and nobody does anything. But then when someone does do something, he brings a gun to a fist fight. That is not okay. You can't have a fist fight with someone and bring a gun and say that's self-defense. Self-defense is what is equal to what you're doing. So if he punched him back, it'd have been fine. But pulling out a gun and shooting him twice, he got there was actually 7 bullet casings, guys. Could you imagine if other people would have got shot? 7 bullet casings. He shot the other guy. He shot Joshua twice and himself once. Where did the other 4 bullets go? All right.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for you, dude. So of course, Chud the Builder shot himself. Not only himself, but somebody that he instigated outside of a courthouse.
Hey, Barbara.
He shot himself and shot somebody else. This is the first time I heard about him. And then I just went down this rabbit hole and I thought I would talk about it with all of you. It's insane. And if he gets out, it's not going to stop him. He's going to continue to do this shit and it's going to get worse and he's going to die or somebody else is going to die. It's just literally a matter of time. And I do not say that lightly. It's 100% going to happen. And I'm not like wanting that to necessarily happen because people dying in general is not ideal or good, even if I believe that somebody is the biggest piece of shit in the world. It's just like way. So for need to do that for self, I think these are called a gurney, I think, or something. I don't know.
Okay, so this was the courthouse shooting. All right, this was what they have it all on film. Now did they release it all? Of course not, right? We need something to present as evidence. But what I can tell you, guys, the good news is, and I know it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt, right? We're laughing. We're about to check out this chick with a dick that like to bottom him, etc. But here's the real deal. That's the happening in front of the courthouse. 7 bullet casings, right? Where did the other bullets go? And can I tell you something? Can I tell you what he's facing? His first-degree murder charge, guys, the lowest possible sentence is 15 years. The highest sentence is 60. So his sentencing for a Class A felony, attempted first-degree murder is what they charged him with. He's looking at 15 to 60 years. Now, Tennessee requires 85% minimum. That's still a lot. Now we're adding charges, okay? So there's 15 to 60 years at 85% of the time. Now let's go to the second thing that he's charged with, and that's employing a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. Guys, that's a mandatory consecutive sentence. Consecutive. 6 to 15 years. And guys, this must be stacked on top of any other sentence. The judge has no discretion to run it concurrently. Okay? Are you guys understanding are you picking up what I'm putting down here? There's 15 to 60 years, 6 to 15, and it can't run. He can't run concurrent. It has to run consecutive. Do you know a consecutive? One after the other. And you know what, Flojo? They lowered the bail to $1 million. And you know why they lowered the bail? Is because that was the law. For the crimes that he committed, allegedly, they had to go at $1 million bond. All right? So that's only 2 charges. His third charge is aggravated assault. It's a Class C felony, 3 to 15 years. Then, number 4, reckless endangerment, guys. Class E felony. People were outside of the courthouse where he shot Joshua and himself. Okay, that's 1 to 6 years. Total possible prison time. Can I tell you something? The very minimum, you add all this up, very, 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 very minimum he's facing is 22 years. And that's with them giving him the least amount of time for everything. 15 for attempted murder, 6 mandatory after the 15 years, and 1 year for reckless endangerment. Because Tennessee often stacks violent felonies, minimum that he's facing is 22 years. The maximum that he's facing is 96 years. So anywhere between 22 and 96 years, I don't think he knew that he was facing that. Now, they're saying most likely when the sentencing comes, if he gets convicted, it will be 30 to 50 years, and he'll do 85% of 30 to 50 years. So I hope you guys makes you feel better. I hope it makes you feel better that he's going to do a lot of time for this.
You can literally see the security was right there. The cops are right there. But by that point, the gun has already gone off and somebody has been shot. Now, I don't believe anybody was killed or anything like that. Over here, we have footage of him getting on, I think these are called a gurney, I think, or something. I don't know. He's getting on the bed.
It's a gurney.
He checked on after the shooting that he caused. He
shot himself.
Fine. So then you see idiots like Sneeko defending Chud the Builder. Sneeko's a toxic, fucking annoying streamer.
What do you guys think about Chud the Builder? What do you guys think about him? I'll just be straight up. I reached out to him and I told him, you should probably do some desktops because a lot of people are thinking that you are going to be a target. A lot of people want him dead.
I mean, 100%, 1,000,000%. Like, it's not even, it's literally, if you're doing shit like this every day or two, it's gonna happen. You're instigating people. It's dangerous.
And he's been doing it for the last couple of years. All right. He is extremely dangerous. And I wish he would get the maximum amount of time as well. He thinks it's a joke. He thinks it's fun and games. He thinks that these are not victims because they're black people or someone from out of the country or whatever he wants to make up in his own stupid mind. He thinks it's a joke. He doesn't realize that. That's why he's now begging for I'll do anything. I'll suck your dick for some crack. I'll do anything. This guy, man. And I assure you he will.
I don't agree with a lot of what he does. It's it can be antagonizing, but
Can be. That's the whole purpose. That's literally all he's doing. It's not even can be. It's 100%. That's the whole purpose.
a lot of stuff's funny. I can't even lie to you. It is funny to see because the principle is that he's standing on free speech, right? He goes up to people and he says, "Do you believe in free speech?" And they go, "Yeah." So can white people say the N-word? No. And then they get really angry and then he starts saying it and they get upset and then he pulls out the pepper spray. And if they attack him, then he retaliates.
Fucking great concept, dude. What a funny guy. I'm saying this sarcastically, of course.
He is looking for it in a way.
In a way, what? What way is he not looking for it? What way is he not looking for it?
I know, right?
Literally it. Also, there is a camera on as well. And he has everything prepared. He has a gun. He has mace. He has his lines that he likes to say. And he knows how to keep on antagonizing them. How is he not looking for it? That's literally why he's out there.
But there is some sort of
But guys, he literally has a whole following of people that are donating money to get him out. I'm so glad that the judge blocked that. But imagine the people, Mom, he's stupid enough to think that it's okay. There's a lot of people that are backing him right now. I mean, some of these trolls that come into chat, who knows if they're just trolling because of the topic and they, whatever. They want the attention. Just like Chud, he's getting all the attention now. But when you go around doing this and you seriously have people backing you, I could back you for the First and Second Amendment, but I don't back you in the way that you're doing it. Screw that. That guy's doing it. He's hiding behind it instead of actually using it.
Where it's like, oh, you're going to use a word that means that I am a low IQ criminal with the propensity of violence. I'm going to respond in violence. Obviously, he is antagonizing it a lot and he is kind of looking out for it. But there is a message within it if he's able to explain himself. And if he's able to give his backstory. And I don't want to see people target him and use him as a way for violence. And I don't want to see him.
Then just don't be a fucking idiot, bro. That's insane, bro. Insane. So stupid. This world is full of idiots. So yeah, he got shot and people made a GoFundMe for him, which is crazy. Right when it launched, it made $100,000. He has a family too. Insane.
That's insane.
Poor kid. It's terrible. Chud the Builder has raised $218,000 out of $100,000.
Crazy, guys.
See, this is what fans set up for him too, which is crazy. The district attorney reportedly plans to block Chud the Builder from using his fundraiser money, which is good. Very happy to hear that. Here is streamer Chud the Builder is facing up to 54 years for attempted murder, which would be amazing if he gets that. That would be fantastic. Like, it would be such a good example of not doing stupid shit like this.
Hell yeah, it would.
They
should make
I'm going to set just a bond right now after we have our bail hearing. Then I'll let you make all the arguments. We can go through all the factors in the statute and see if that gets amended up or down. Okay.
Yes.
I'm willing to set initial bond
right here. Watch it.
1.25 million.
Damn. So his initial bond is 1.25 million. He does not have that money.
Nope.
There's no way. Wow, you can see his eyes. You can see him fucking devastated.
0.25 million.
Wow, you can see him fucking crushed. And
Good, bro. Be crushed. He does have a fan base, and I'm going to show you that. And then we're going to get back to the lady that pegs him. Now, look, he's got Chud the Builder on X. He's got 232,000 followers. Now, he's not supposed to be posting anything about this case. He's not supposed to be raising money or doing any of that. Now, this is a pinned comment, but I saw some clips earlier. So it looks like it's a Chud the Builder clip that's doing this. He's thanking people for this app giving him a voice where no one else could. I thank everyone at X for this. I pray that you continue to stand on objective freedom. Guys, he's got it all backwards. All right. But he's got followers. The Lord is my bodyguard. I don't even know what to say about that. Insane FBI interviews for not paying 2 appetizers. That was what happened. He didn't pay for some appetizers and he started talking shit. They kicked him out and he said, I'm not paying. Like, this is his page right here. I was wrongly arrested at a restaurant who had Chud the Builder written down at the host stand before I ever walked to the door. All right. I didn't even get to finish my appetizers before they so rudely told to leave. He plays the victim constantly, but he films the opposite. His name was actually Pajit. It said on his name tag, you're saying his name is a slur. How rude. LMAO, never say the capital N word at a restaurant, not once. Lie some more, chimps. I mean, what? And he also created a crypto. Now, anybody can create a crypto nowadays, but he's trying to get people to really get on this and buy it. Oh, they're not having him talk. He has a Chud crypto, and I have a real sneaking suspicion, and it's not going to help him. It's going to drop in the negative. All right. I mean, this guy's just a POS. All right. That's him from the time he entered the restaurant until he left. He's always filming, but he doesn't think this is rage bait. Watch. I'm not watching the whole thing. I just want you to see.
I'm live streaming.
I'm live streaming.
You can turn that off, please. Hey man, don't touch me. I'm not touching. I can leave. If you didn't ask me to leave, don't come in my face like that, sir. I'm not. I'm just asking you not to record video in the restaurant. And that's fine. You guys can sit. I'm just wondering why this Someone just called and recorded. We heard you say neo-Nazi. We heard that. It's on.
I didn't even see the black lady there. He's literally sitting there using the N-word and talking about chimping out. If that were my girl right there, like my friend, my homie, my aunt, my cousin, even if I just was at that restaurant and this lady stand next to her, I'd have been like, get the fuck out of here, dude. That's it. That's all. I wouldn't even have sat him down. They knew.
And so I'm just curious why I've got good money to spend here, brother. Man, it's not about that whatsoever. I know, you make good money. You're running a box. I know. But somebody just called in here because they harass me everywhere I go, and I document it. That's why
They harass him wherever he goes, and they document it. What?
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I know you are. I'm trying to explain it.
I hope he uses that in court. I am not playing his whole nonsense. Because I got more to share with y'all. All right. But I mean, he's out of his mind. I don't think anyone's going to side with him. How can you side with that? That's the wrong one. Hold on. I want to go to this one real quick. How could you? I mean, if you're in your right mind, how could you? And people do realize he's obviously baiting people. The outrage is part of the content strategy, guys. That's what's making him money. What is this one about?
Oh, you think they're not still heated? Guarantee you, I drive by them, they throw something at me. Guarantee you. That's why I'm chilling here for a second. Oh, great. Here they come. Look, it's the bitches.
Hey, guys. Welcome in.
Look at them.
That like. Right?
Here they come.
He makes himself be the victim. Right?
Look at him. Buy the coin now. While the going's still good.
He thinks this is funny.
Yeah, nigger, we're still talking.
This is from his channel.
What's that? Yeah, I'm chilling at the truck. What are you gonna do about it? I'm right here. What are you mad about a word for?
Niggas won't mad until you say some bullshit.
What'd I say, nigger?
Damn, dude.
Does that bother you?
Like cracker, does that bother you?
Not really.
My truck way better than your shit.
Okay. Hey, get away from my shit.
Go ahead, pee on that shit. Go ahead, pee on that shit.
You're peeing? Look at him live. Look at him live. He's pissing.
Yep, right in the truck.
He's pissing on his truck.
You piss on my truck.
Do it.
Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass.
That's what I thought.
You recorded.
Touch my truck again, nigger.
Ooh, boy, I swear to God, bro.
Come on over here. Come on over here.
So you gonna spray niggas after?
Yeah.
So you recording? Right. Come on, bro. Suck my dick, fucking cracker.
You see this nigger?
Suck my dick, you fucking cracker. Yeah, go ahead, take your shit.
Come back over here.
fucking truck.
We're just getting your face on the live. Y'all going to jail. Y'all all going to jail.
Let's go. You know the game, right? You know the game.
Touch my truck again.
Hey, you know the game. And let me see that. Let me see that hook.
Let's see your face.
Let's go. See, come on, bro. Let's go.
Give me my trailer hitch right now, nigger. Citizen arrest. Citizen arrest. You're on the ground right now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Your mom is, nigger. Get on the ground, nigger. Y'all going to jail tonight. Y'all going to jail tonight.
I mean, do you see what's happening after the how does Pump Fun or Kick even allow this? I think they should be sued. And let's not talk about, we're not going to talk about start getting into the Bible and freaking if whoever Moses is black or let's not get, I'm going to derail you from that topic, Wyatt, with synth, please. We're not talking about that. Let's stick to this topic. I don't want anything controversial. This is controversial enough, and these platforms are allowing it. All right. Yeah, he thinks he's a cop. He really thinks that that's the problem. They're not going to embrace him when he gets into prison or even when he's in jail for years and years and years. He's a snitch. He's a racist. And when he's not being a racist, he likes BBC. All right. Wyatt, I'm just talking to you. I'm saying it doesn't matter who started it. We're not children here. Synth is my mod. So Synth, knock it off. Okay, there you go. You're a guilty of crime crew person, and Synth said that. So Synth, please, let's not talk about things like that. Wyatt, nobody started it. I just don't want to get into that. The other day I had enough of that. Thank you, Wyatt. She's my mod. I'm telling her, just let's get off that topic. Thank you. All right, let's continue.
Hey, come on, bro. Don't touch me.
Vandalism.
Don't touch me.
Y'all going to jail.
Ain't nobody vandalism nothing.
They're calling the cops right now. You're live streaming.
Yeah, okay. So people that's real.
Dumbass nigger.
Yep, I need that.
You too, you fat mud shark bitch.
Ooh.
I need that.
Come sucker punch me then, you dumb mud shark bitch. Y'all all gonna be famous.
Damn.
Hey, white trash, bro.
Come kick my ass. Did you just hit me, bitch?
I will fucking
You just did.
Fucking try me,
did.
bitch. Try me.
All y'all
Fucking
going to
try me,
jail.
fucking dumb bitch.
Come on, bro. Pick up your shit, young man. Pick up your shit.
Well, see, that's what he wants, and I do want you guys to rise above that, right? I do. I put this on, and we're watching it, right? But I was educated. No, I get it. I'm just saying, let's stop. I'm moderating chat. The other night, it got really. I'm gonna switch this up, Spinster. Don't worry, we're done with that. I just wanted you to see what he does on his platform. That is his platform. That's not edited. All right, this is someone that reposted it, but it came from him. Now you probably won't want to leave because here's the woman that pegged Chud. Her name is Lily Venus, and she breaks her silence. Guys, this came out 2 days ago, and I'm very excited about it. You guys can let me know how you feel about it while we're watching it. Some things I'm going to fast forward through, but she's speaking out. People were saying that she's lying, making stuff up. Here's her story, and it's so good. I almost got stuck at work. I was not stuck, but I was at work today, right? I was working away and listening to this interview, and I was blown away. Yeah, this is, I mean, what, you paused it on the crazy part? No, I didn't pause it. I just stopped it because people don't want to keep hearing the N-word. It was worse the other day. I know. That's what I was trying to show, but I don't want people that are like, yeah, he maced the girl ultimately. But so it's Friday. We're going to keep it light. It's all in you guys can go back and watch it. I don't want people triggered. Check this out.
By the name of Chud the Builder. Chud the Builder has been harassing young, old African Americans, calling them hard R for about A month now? 2 or 3 months?
No. No.
It's been,
It's been
That's what she's gonna tell the story. You guys want to know? She's known Chud the Builder since 2015 when he was a little fairy bitch. All right. Please remember that Dalton Eatherly, or Chud the Builder, made that for himself. He created several different personas in order to catch one on a platform and get paid for it. He purposely is doing this rage bait so that he can get people and mace people and make them look dumb. That's why everyone's blood's boiling, is because he did that. That's what he's doing. That's the whole point. He wants them to fight. And then he'll call the cops and they'll get arrested. But it backfired on him this time. I'm not supposed to talk about the Bible. Stop it. Yeah, we're done. We're not talking about the Bible. Wyatt, thank you for saying that. My guy. Dude, we love Wyatt. Let's not talk about Bible. We're talking about Dalton, racist, and getting pegged. Let's leave it at that. Okay. Yeah, you guys, she's been knowing him for years. And guys, she's not a transgender because she wants to be. I'll tell you that right now. I feel so bad for this woman that just got dealt bad circumstances, all right? She had to have a surgery. Her labia was it would hurt her. It was in a weird way. And they said, hey, we can fix you. We're doctors. We can fix you. And they cut all of her lips, or whatever you want to call it. They cut it all off. So she doesn't even really have a vagina. She only uses her vagina to pee. And she tells us, but she's known Chud before he had that racist role thing. It's hard to ignore someone like that. Oh, I know, Lady for Justice. I mean, of me, of all people, right? I'm 46 years old, and you guys see people coming in chat trying to talk shit and get me all pissed off, and I usually make jokes out of it. I know. If anybody knows how to ignore and not react, it's your girl Jay. And when I do, I always try to make a laugh out of it. I know. I'm glad Wyatt's in chat. He's only 17, but he has the common sense of a freaking 40-something-year-old. That is not a transgender. That's a female. They cut her lips off. They cut them off too far, and it hurts. Yeah, no drama, man. We're not about that. So let's just stop talking about that. All right. Let's continue.
over a year.
Over a year.
And I just found out 2 weeks ago. I would have been said something.
Oh, wow. Over a year. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to other people, it's not.
Okay. Before we, just a little, how do you know
what
Chud?
Through weed. First,
weed.
he just was the plug,
Okay.
but then we became friends, and then he would come to my house when I throw parties and stuff.
Did he seem racist? Like, did you get
Nah,
any?
like he was one of us. All his friends were black. Like all his friends were black. He listened to our music. He ate our food. He sold us weed. Like it was very shocking to see him turn.
Was the
into this.
weed good?
Hell, that was the plug. He has some of the best weed in Clarksville. All the college kids went to him.
Okay, so
now there's different chapters in this, and I assure you, this gets deep. All right, it gets deep, but it's good, and it's telling you about who the character was and what he is now. I get it. All right. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying, Lady for Justice. If anybody knows, I know. Right? People will do that to my face. Most of the time, it's just keyboard warriors. But when someone says it to my face, I've learned not to respond to it. You think I didn't grow up having that? As a matter of fact, Lady for Justice, I just shipped your book out today. When you read my book, you'll understand. All right, let's continue.
when you learned of what he was doing online and his content, what was your initial reaction?
I was in a serious state of denial. I couldn't believe what I was watching. So I was at work. I do security, and I was at work, and my homegirl was like, "Hey, you saw this?" And I'm looking. I'm like, "Dalton?" I'm like, "Show me something else." So she's showing me. I'm going down the rabbit hole, and I'm like, "What what happened to him? Because we remained friends all throughout my life, even when I moved away from Clarksville. The last time we spoke to each other was in 2022. And the only reason why we stopped talking to each other was because my brother had got murdered and I kind of like spiraled a bit. So I fell off the face of the planet for a while.
Wyatt.
So when I finally see him again, to see him like that, I just couldn't believe it. I just could not believe it. So I literally prayed and I was like, God, please put him in my path because this is only going to end in one of two ways. Someone's going to jail or someone's getting killed. I kid you not, 2 days later, I bumped right into him. I was doing DoorDash on Broadway. I made a left and he was literally right there. And I had to take a moment. I got out the car and that's when I approached him.
That was it, guys. That was the video that I showed you earlier and in the last episode. She approached him and he acted like he kind of didn't know her, but he was still using that hard N-word. And she's like, what happened to you, bro? We used to smoke weed and I used to feed you. Wink, 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 wink. Okay. He made a persona for himself for money. And I wanted to tell the person that said he probably got robbed. Well, you know what? He feels like he got robbed. Let me tell you the quick story. He had a business. He was working. I think that's what he does. His construction or building. I think he's a builder. And he said an off-color joke and he got fired. And because he got fired from saying the N-word and whatever else he wanted to, he's now hiding behind the freedom of speech. I mean, First Amendment and Second Amendment. Oh yeah. And this is why FloJo, I'm glad she came out with this because he's trying to make her look like a liar. The gay boy that he had a crushing on back in the day. He's trying to act like a different person. And these people are that ain't him. That ain't him. What is him is this: a fairy turned shock humor, turned racist, turned chaos, turned attempted murder, looking at 54 years to 90 years. Yep, that money ran out, and so he hopped on that. Poser, how you say things. You should just offer me 10 grand. I could not bring myself. Wyatt, we're on a whole different level. That's why we would never do that, and we don't want to. We don't want to act. We don't want to be bad people for money. I'm not going to be a bad person for money. Nope, no thanks.
And tried to figure out like what happened.
And what was his response like?
He didn't deny it. He said it. He was like, yeah, you were cool as shit. But he wasn't trying to say too much either. I felt like he was trying to ignore me, especially when I pulled back up with my receipts. Like, you used to message me, like, stop playing with me. Nah, he wasn't really going for it. He just brushed me off and started talking to the women around me, the white ladies. After that, another video went viral. He harassed a bunch of tourists from London, like immediately after talking to me.
Thank you, Panda.
Chud, back in the day, his name is Dalton, right?
Yeah.
So can you break down where all this pegging stuff starts going? Like
Well, honestly, I feel like he did this to himself because after I spoke to him, and I just want to say, I really did not know he was going to post me. I literally was fresh off work. I looked a hot.
He actually posted you?
Yes, he posted our whole conversation.
Oh, wow.
And that's what led to me.
He was on live stream. So,
yeah.
Yeah. You can watch it.
And then his clippers posted that he said I was a crack whore and he used to fuck me raw dog in his trailer. And I've never been to his trailer. He's always been to my house. And I'm like, you fucked me, raw dog? Are you sure? So I went down that rabbit hole, and apparently he said a lot more than that too. And because of who I am in my city, that really pissed me off. Like, you're not gonna tarnish my name like that. So if you're gonna say we fucked, say it all. Cause everybody knows I'm a top. Every nigga that has ever touched me has touched my dick. Like, stop playing with me. So I had to clap back, and now we're here.
Okay, so for him to be this so-called race.
Now, I know you might be confused. Some of y'all that aren't hip to the lingo nowadays and the different labels and things like that. But I got to tell you, I don't really know why they call her transgender. That's not what she was going for. And it's a whole story about it. But anyway, if you guys get lost or you have questions, we only have 80 people in chat. Please drop a comment, ask a question. Be respectful. All right. I feel so bad for this chick, and I'm glad that she's clapping back at him and telling the real truth.
And you're the last thing that would come out, right?
I know. That's why I didn't think he would post me, because why would he want his followers to know that he did used to kick it like with a black woman? And it wasn't just like some high and by text, like, you're at my house, you're selling me weed, I'm cooking for you, you're coming to all my parties. Like,
you said it was you and your girlfriend and him.
Oh yeah, I had all types of sex parties back then. Okay. So he probably did other stuff with other participants too. Like I did all types of stuff back then.
So I mean, I guess technically, but Dark Scale, she never had a penis. She had a vagina, and she had to have surgery because it hurt her. Something about the way she was born. Literally the way she was born. So when she got older, a doctor said, hey, we can fix that. And instead of fixing it, they chopped all of it off so that her vagina wasn't protected. It hurt and she couldn't have regular sexual activity. So what she did was she had a surgery and put a penis on. That's what it is. Literally feeding him too, right? Yeah. When you hear this story, it's not. It's hard to explain, but it's not something that she chose at all whatsoever. She would just be a gay female. That's it. If that didn't happen to her, it wasn't her fault. She wasn't born with two sexes either.
There's this big thing going viral, and it's like with Boston Richie, right?
Okay.
And have you seen that?
Yeah,
like
I
pretty
have.
much. Would you say that just because a man gets pegged that he is gay?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, this is such a good conversation already. It depends on the intentions
and
the man himself, because I have met a lot of guys that were actually virgins with me. They've never been popped back there before. And they just stayed either with me or they would go on and get other women who would do that. But I have just as many men who would start with me and then they would be gay. Right. So it's a spectrum, really.
In your eyes, what do you think Chud was?
I think it was just experimental. We were so young back then. We were so young. It was always drinking involved, weed. Like, it was just fun. I never knew him to be like that outside of me. So.
Yeah, I think he couldn't accept himself when he goes from fairy to that. That tells me he hates himself. All right. And guys, this is real talk. You guys might not know that your ex-husband was having sex with your neighbor. Right? They were doing it behind the garage, or they were in the hot tub and, doing it with each other. But that happens more than y'all know. All right, let's continue. He's going to know all about that when he gets into prison.
I find you attractive. I want to do that to you.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie. When I first was in the game doing this, it wasn't like that.
Gotcha.
I didn't really fancy it, but I guess you do something enough, you grow to love it, So now I like the shit. If he got a nice little booty, come here.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, when does it transform from this is something I just do or something I offer versus now I want to have you like that. I want to have you in that type of position.
I guess the vibes, like, if he really does respect, he's not gonna get no pum pum from me, and the conversation is good, then I'll consider it.
Were you judged first?
Yeah, I was, for sure.
So to without getting graphic, it's like to do that to a man. Is that Is he screaming? Is he?
Oh no, I take it slow and small. You always start. It's like with ear gauges. You can't just bust the hole open. You gotta gradually go bigger.
Gotta gradually go bigger.
Y'all did this.
Back then, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to put a number on it. Like, I was a firecracker back then. I really could not keep count how many times I did that.
But it was frequent, like with you and Chud.
Well, yeah. Anytime he was at my house, maybe with the exception of a few times, I was probably having a sex party. So.
Yeah, I mean, sexual degeneracy is much more different than what happened to her. But Spleen King, you do you, boo. You do you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Even if you're trolls, welcome. Well, that's why I'm presenting it.
What do you think his mental state must be, knowing that y'all have this type of intimate history and he approaches you and y'all see each other and it's like he acts like he doesn't know where y'all been at?
Well, if I'm being honest, I think I broke his character a little bit when I approached him.
See?
And like, that's kind of what I wanted, but not in this way. I just was trying to get through to Dalton, not Chud. I was trying to understand, how did Dalton even become this Chud? So And he knew I moved away. So I think that literally like a ghost from the past, like, what are you even doing here? You don't even live here. So I think I threw him off.
Do you think maybe it's like split personality? Because I heard him say on one part, he's like, I'm Dalton and I'm Chud. Like,
yeah.
Like maybe he's ashamed of things that Dalton has done, and Chud is this other figure that's more manly, more masculine. Because there's a picture of him online dressed up as a fairy.
And that's what my parties were known for. People would come dressed up as anything they wanted to be.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He would go as a fairy and get bottomed. Hashtag power bottom Chud. I told y'all. What's up, Coffee Dog Studio? Good to see you. Shout out from California to Vermont. Happy Friday, everybody. Are you guys cool with it? I mean, we're 80 people in here and we're all just chit-chatting. I'm down. I mean, let me know if you guys are done. Yeah, definitely broke character. I'm telling you, it's just a character. And when he gets to prison, they're going to realize that it's a character and not even a good one. You can't have sex with black men or women if you're associated with the KKK or the most racist of the racist people. They don't accept you, and they don't like cop collars either. So Chud, your character's done, dude. Next time we see him after a couple months, he's gonna be all with the big beer belly, eating all bread and pasta. And his butthole's going to be a little sore too.
I'm pretty big in the fairy community.
Right.
That's people who dress up as animals. The fairy community, people who dress up as fairy. Like, that's what I'm known for. You can just come and be as you are.
You are lesbian.
Right. My pussy is gay. My dick is bisexual.
Right. How does that work inside of your actual relationship?
Honesty and transparency is key. Usually when I'm courting a woman, I'm upfront about my past, and they usually go for it. They usually want to get down too. So
now you're saying you're a top.
Mhm.
Do you typically lean towards films?
Oh yeah. I hope this doesn't come off offensive, but I find it backwards if I was to date a masculine presenting woman. I just feel like if I want to be with a man, I'm gonna be with a man, you know?
Right.
So if I have a girl, she needs to be just as pretty as me.
Amen.
He's a amen. And I agree with that. I feel you. Y'all are gonna meet Mrs. Guilty. She's the ones that wears dresses, all right? But you know what I'm saying? She's being honest, guys. Yes. If you guys stay here with me, you're going to know everything and your mind's going to be blown. You're not even going to want to see Jay from Guilty of Crime until next Monday or Tuesday. All right? Yes, she has a dick. You're not confused, I promise. Let's continue.
Most men that you have dealt with, do you find that they become more feminine presenting once they are becoming that mode with you, or do they still stay in
You know what? That's crazy you asked me that, because I literally had this thought yesterday, and the answer is definitely yes. I feel like with men, when I first meet them, they have this front that they're just so hard and have to just be so manly to be masculine. Like, a lot of people equate manliness and aggressiveness with masculinity, but I don't really equate that. I think masculinity is just that provider, protector role, and you don't have to be to do that.
Right.
And then when they're with me, they do kind of like soften up.
Right. So you've had a chance to look back and see everything what's happened with Chud, and when it was happening. What do you think is going on with him? By knowing him,
is this a safe place?
Yeah.
I don't think it's him. I think this is all a show. He's a paid character. He's pushing an agenda. He's got to see through the script.
So you don't believe it? Like,
hell no, not for a second. Especially after I went viral. People came out the woodworks to me, also Black people. They were like, yeah, I went to school with him. Yeah, I used to work with him. Yeah, he wasn't like that. I even had somebody reach out to me and was like, Dalton told his people what he was going to do before he started doing this. So that was confirmation for me. All this shit is a show.
Right.
Yes.
What are your thoughts in freedom of speech? Because he asked you on the live. He's like, do you believe we can
And
say
I do. That just because you can say something, though, that doesn't mean you should. But I do think everybody has the right to say whatever you want. Now, what happens and follows that's on you.
Yep. And guys, how we react to something is on us. Okay? She's very open and very transparent, and that's why I'm not answering your questions right now, because she's telling you. She's going to answer all those deep burning questions that you have about she's going to tell you straight up what happened, why, and what it is. That's why I'm not answering for her.
Is there a lot of racism in the community? Where is that a racist part of?
Oh yeah, so I just found out the KKK. It was established in Tennessee. I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh wow, I need to get back to Vegas.
Come back to Vegas.
Because for me, I feel like the extreme is Chud, right?
Yeah.
But there's always going to be underlying racism whenever you're, because I'm kind of racist. I don't naturally put trust in a white person right when I meet them. I have to get to know them. And I'm not saying like I don't like white people. I'm just saying it's hard to trust because of what I've seen or what I've seen my mother go through, what I've seen my father go through, what I've seen. And it just kind of makes you a little racist.
I wouldn't say that's racist though.
Okay.
You just have a wall up, as you should with any race, any person, period. I think racism is where you're literally like, ew, you're a different color than me. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, that's racist.
100%.
What? I don't even understand how in 2026 we're still talking about race and color like we're not in the middle of an intergalactic war with beings we can't even see. I mean, the president announced aliens are real and we arguing about color. That's crazy to me.
Amen, sister.
You are absolutely correct. I feel like the whole world is in a crisis. And
for real.
But it's also kind of a conspiracy because it's like, with all this going on, you would not believe how much press Chud is getting, like how much he is like. There's the things we can't control that you don't want to look at, and then there's this entity over here. It's like,
I could be comfortable with y'all, right?
No, you
because
good.
I mean the energy is amazing, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He got a lot of press, and just because like I knew him before this, it was really heartbreaking to like step outside myself and step out and watch all of this happen because like he's gonna get killed for real.
Yep.
So that's why on my videos you hear me say rest in peace Dalton. Like when I had shook his hand and walked off, you can literally see me walk away and I do that little turn back and look. That was like me saying bye to him because I knew this is over. I will never encounter Dalton again. So
and that's true. He ain't getting out for a long time, guys.
Now you're an occultist.
Yes.
Can you break that down for us?
Yeah, for sure. So
I'm gonna go a little past the occultism just because I don't want to get into people start saying shit about that. All right, so we're gonna get away from that. I'm gonna continue, but then I saw Dalton posing as Chad. Let's start there.
I couldn't do it, but then I saw Dalton posing as Chad talking about Liver King, and back then he was really chubby, but then when he started following Liver King, I mean he shrunk. He like got all buff and everything. So I reached out to him and I was like, can you tell me more about the carnivore diet? I need to try it. I'm sick, And he put me on. He used to message me on Instagram every morning, different recipes to try. Like he really helped me through that. And believe it or not, the carnivore diet, it did heal me in that time. But I think something happened. Now I joke and say maybe it's a parasite because it's parasites in raw food and they really take over your thoughts and shit. So I was like, maybe he got a parasite or something. But if you look at Liver King and his ideologies, they're not that far off on what this Chud guy be talking about. So I think something happened there between Liver King and now something got him.
Right. You don't think it could be like a plant or agency coming in and taking over? And
no.
Well, that's what I was referring to earlier about it like being a show. Like, yeah, absolutely. For sure.
No, because they would already got him out. There's nobody backing him right now.
Me and him going, we
guys, if this were the case, and I wish it were because it would be exposed, he wouldn't still be sitting in jail and he wouldn't be begging to do anything for the money. Nobody's supporting him now. Their support online, you see the keyboard warriors, right? But that's about it.
Because when we talked about the sex parties and the toys, right? A lot of women like to use toys during intercourse. A lot of men find that intimidating. Because it's hard to compete with something that is vibrating and electrocuting you or whatever the fuck is going on. Is there something men should fear? Is there something that's too much masturbation or too much stimulation by toys? Like, what is some of the education on that?
So every man is different, right? Every man is not going to have the same amount of stamina. Every man is not going to have the same libido. So with that being said, if you know that you can't perform, it should be a crime to deprive your woman from using toys. You can't please her. So somebody needs to. So if she's willing to just bring toys and not step outside of you, you should be happy about that. And it can really.
Just so you know, he didn't say hell no. He literally said, fuck no. I played it earlier. He's not having that. I don't even know. He's like, why would you even associate me? He was very confused.
Be a lot of fun. playing in that manner. So I definitely encourage men to get the toys in the bedroom. Don't take it as a hit. But a lot of men live in their ego. So that's the problem. They have to get out of that ego. And it's just, if you truly love your woman, you want her to be pleasured, toys shouldn't be an issue.
So what would you say about because we have the dildo.
He said
we have the machine that hooks up to
the dildo.
So should a man be open to like, he might be whatever he is, and she pulling out a 10 and an 11. Should he just be like, this is a wash? I probably need to go. Is that comfortable? Is there a sign of like,
no,
this is probably not the woman for you?
I think if you have that conversation before you even hook up, that can save a lot of like trouble. I'm very transparent.
Right.
So I tell my partners right from the jump what I'm looking for, what I'm about, and what I do. And I encourage more people to be like that. Like as a woman, if you know that like you like to take a beating with a big dick, but your boyfriend's only 6 inches, you need to tell him that.
Now you have an assortment of third legs.
Yes, any size, any color.
What is your favorite size to use?
So my main, I use an 8x2.
8x2.
Yeah, what did you use on Chud?
Very small. I'm talking not more than like 4 inches.
4 inches.
And back then the toys weren't what they are now. Because back then I used something called a dildo, and then I just used like a tiny little dildo. But now they've got panties where you just pull it up. You can even heat it up. It retains heat. Like it's wonderful. If I had that back then, I probably would have went bigger.
What's the biggest you've ever used on a man?
12, and apparently that's not even big enough. And I keep telling him like, bro, we're gonna have a prolapse. Like at some point, safety needs to be discussed.
For those who don't know what a prolapse is,
your ass will fall out. Your rectum. Yeah.
That's wild. So I know these sound like wild questions.
No, you're good. Actually, this is normal for me.
Do you?
This is rated X today. I don't know if it's rated X or PG-13. It's not PG-13. Rated R. Oh my goodness! Literally, did you watch this, Flojo? Have you seen it yet? It came out 2 days ago. I just ran across it today.
Have any third legs that ejaculate?
Yes, it's called a seminette. They make it.
Okay.
I personally don't like it because it's too plastic-like, like the feeling. You can't warm it up. But yeah, they have stuff in there where it's like a little pump, and you push it, and then it shoots out.
Have you ever had a man request it?
Yes, and they wanted me to put my titty milk in it. Yeah.
Man, shit. I thought I was asking a wild question. You hit me something a little wilder. At some point, do you ever feel like, man, I'm wild?
Every day. I always say to myself, my life was not supposed to be like this. I'm supposed to be married with a wife by now, put up somewhere. Like, I get more bussy than I do pussy, and that's a problem to me. That's a huge problem.
Now, are you a very aggressive woman? Do you feel like
in the bedroom?
No, just period. Like because you're gorgeous, so I would figure it'd be easy for you to find a woman that would. But you also seem like you would be the one that had to do the protecting and the providing.
Exactly. But I'm not aggressive though at all. Okay. Yeah. Like
how is it having to take on that? Because it's hard when you are in that role to actually find somebody that's worth doing that for.
I'm over it. In my next relationship, I don't want to be the provider. Like it's cool if we can. I don't like 50-50. I don't like that shit. It should be 100-100. Oh, okay. But in my relationship, I'm always 80 and she's like 20. This time she's gonna have to come with her own everything, or I'm not interested.
I gotta interject on that, and thank you guys for being here. It's so nice to just have like my regular crew here that we can joke around and nobody's getting all offended and whatnot, guys. It's a good Friday night. I wanted to just lighten it up a little bit. I know it's crazy and some of y'all don't know what the hell's going on probably, but yeah, I didn't feel like talking about dead children or somebody being raped or any of that stuff. So I thought, hey, here you go. All right, it's Friday night and you're learning something new. I even learned a little something new today.
So I mean, I just find it that a woman is like, yeah, I'm tired of women not coming with the whole.
Man, I got my own everything. I got 3 cars, my own place, good credit, my own business, an LLC. I'm opening a nonprofit. So whoever this lady is, like, she's gonna have to step. But unfortunately, I'm a sucker for pretty faces. So 9 times out of 10, my relationships, they were really pretty, but that was it. Didn't have their own place, didn't have a job, didn't have a car. Like, I'm taking care of them, like I'm a nigga, and like I'm over that.
Women with children. Do you think that you would deal with a woman who had children?
My last had 6 kids. That don't mean shit to me.
6
and
kids.
plus, like, I also educate women how to get pregnant without having sex. So like, you can't judge a girl just because she has kids. You don't even know how she got that kid. It could be IVF baby.
Okay. Now, some of these women are getting pregnant. A lot of these women.
I wish I could see their face.
You had a procedure done, or was supposed to be getting a procedure done, and I don't know the name of it. I couldn't remember the term, but you lost part of your clitoris.
All of my labia is gone.
All of your labia.
Okay, here's the part everybody's now curious about. I want you to realize that she's a lesbian. She said it earlier, okay? She was a lesbian, born that way, period, done. But now her labia is gone, and she's going to tell us what happened and why it became what it is, right? It's very interesting. I've never heard a story like this before, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What is that? What happened in
like what led up to like the surgery? Yeah. Okay. So I have something called NHC, which just means my male hormones. And it could have been the female hormones, but for me, my male hormones are 4 times the amount than your average woman. And that's something that just develops in the womb. So I'm very hairy. Like I'm hairier than most guys. It's bad. But some of the symptoms are a lot of hair, larger genitalia, a deeper voice. So for me, hair and big pum pum. So my lips were big, like from birth. So as I was growing, it started making it was problematic for me, like chafing, getting caught in certain pants. And then when I became sexually active, it's painful. Like if I don't pull the lips up or back and he tries to put it in, it just hurts. It's very painful. So I decided I was going to wait until I grew up, especially because they grow as I grow. And it's very much like a penis. When I'm just not horny, they're chilling. But as I would get aroused, they would get aroused. So it was just very problematic. So when I grew up, finally grew into my body, I asked my doctor, what did they think about this? And they were just like, you're going to continue to have these problems. We can trim them. There's something for that. It's called a labiaplasty. So I did a little bit of research. I looked up the trim method and it looked cool. It was just a little trim, nothing major. No, I went for the procedure and he amputated me, literally cut them all off. And on the right side, he cut too deep. So there's nerve damage on the right side. It's nerve damage on the left side too, because where he stitched it too tightly and it bubbled and just a bunch of bullshit. And then at the bottom where the opening is, he cut all the way down to my muscle. So I was on medicine. I couldn't walk for 3 weeks. This happened.
Guys, that's crazy. And I know you guys are going to go straight to the why didn't she sue? Well, she's going to answer that for you too. All right. She's going to answer that for you. And what she says is real talk. I mean, look what happened in the Maya case. I can't remember her name, where her mom took her own life and she won a ton of money. Still hasn't been paid anything, and they're getting a new trial.
Years ago, I still can't have penetrative sex. I just don't use the coochie no more. I just use it to go to the bathroom and that's it. And Medicaid paid for it.
Watch.
But now they won't, because now it's deemed reconstructive and Medicaid won't pick that up. And unfortunately, I only found 2 doctors in America that even would try to fix it. Nope. High end 50,000, low end 10,000. I don't work unless I'm out of school. I'm a full-time college student, so I just haven't had it. So here I am.
You couldn't sue the doctor anymore?
Oh, I had 27 lawyers. In the state of Tennessee, to file malpractice, it's incredibly hard. You need at least 6 figures just to file.
There you go. 6 figures.
Yeah.
Man, this is tragic.
Taking
so I
care
ain't got a choice. Everybody be like, you're so pretty. Why do you slang dick? Da, da, da. I don't have a coochie. What do you want me to do?
How has that affected you mentally?
Bless her.
Even if you felt like
she's not lying.
You couldn't.
It gets very dark sometimes. Luckily, I have a better support system than I did when this first happened. But if it wasn't for certain people in my life, I really considered well, this is the end for me. That's how dark it got.
Right. Because I can, and I just say this.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
My joke is when people talk about getting old, I was like, you can take me out once my dick stops working.
Exactly. I'm what I felt like my womanhood was taken from me. Especially because the doctor never even told me that could happen to me. I'm still trying to figure, because it was big. So there's what was he thinking? Let me just take a pair of scissors and he knew he was just supposed to trim.
Right.
What the fuck?
It changed my whole life, really.
So
yep.
And I wanted to talk about that so we could, because I know that you have a
that sucks, man.
Go and link that. You're trying to raise money to.
Well, the thing is, I was never vocal about this.
Right.
But I have had people tell me throughout the years, maybe you should crowdfund or something. You
For
should
sure.
get this fixed. But it's such a sensitive topic for me. But
Right.
when Chud did what he did, and I'm like, well, the whole world already thinks you raw dogged me in a trailer. How much worse could my name possibly get? So I was just like, well, since the spotlight's on me, I actually need help. So are y'all gonna help me? But that backfired because literally his people were making videos all over YouTube and we're like, she's lying, don't donate to her, blah, blah, blah.
That's
You know,
up.
with that, and we definitely want everybody to donate.
Oh yeah.
because that shouldn't be your life. That's unfair. That's unfair that they didn't correct it. Like that's just terrible.
Thank you. And I have proof. I am on realself.com because I'm big into sponsorships and stuff. And I'm a firm believer you should know where your money's going. So if anybody does want to know, like the pictures are right there on Real Self before and after, but it is graphic. So just a warning.
And
I don't know.
to see
I looked
that
it up
Chud
and I
has
can't.
already raised $100,000.
I'm sick. And it's 200,000 now, actually.
200,000.
You know what? I wish they would take his give, go, send and give it to her so she can have her surgery. Yeah, she should. Exactly. Great minds think alike right now, Synth. Thank you. She should get Chud's money. This person, you can see her and you can feel her energy as a good person that got into hard times because of a doctor, and she's making the best out of it. She's making the absolute best out of it, and Chud is on there blasting her, telling people that he fucked her and raw dog, just talking mad shit. She's a lesbian. She's a straight up lesbian, whether she had a dick or not. She's a lesbian. She was married to a woman, and when she was married to a woman, that's when she and the woman were both having sex with Chud, aka Dalton.
No. So your surgery 4 times on the
It's
high
more
end.
than, yeah, on the high end, 4 times. On the low end, it's like a little penny in a bucket. 10,000 to 200,000. Like, come on.
How does it
Don't do low end surgeries. That's when they get botched.
make you feel about society when you see it?
I felt betrayed. I really did. I felt betrayed in all ways, not just like worldwide, maybe not so much because they don't know me, but like the people in my city. Once I went public about that, I guess I was kind of expecting them to step up a little bit more because I'm well known. I give back a lot in my community. I'm a full spectrum doula. So I help women have babies. I also help them breastfeed, and I help people pass away. And that's just one aspect of me. I give back in so many ways. So now I'm finally telling my community I need help, and ain't nobody helping. So I felt betrayed. It made me not want to ever help anybody again.
You're gonna get help.
I hate that you
We're
feel
gonna
like that.
spread it. No.
Yeah, no, you definitely like, especially during times like this. Because I'm not gonna lie, it made me feel a little better when you said, "Yeah, I gave a nigga some dick," because you hate like it's already so much going on in the world, right? And then you got this almost cartoon villain running around harassing kids and old folks.
Yeah,
and it's like, because me and my partner, we was talking about it one day. It's like, if you actually ran into Chud, what would you do? And I was like, you can't do nothing but ignore him.
Thank you.
All you can do is ignore him.
But when I said that, I got crucified. Like
I
literally.
mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you could do the tough guy shit and risk your life, and or you could just ignore him and give him no power. Because I mean, all his power is coming from.
And I
the-
believe
the
in
reaction.
egregore. If you watched my video, you saw me say that. I believe in egregores, and I do believe that Chud is an egregore. And every time you react to him, whether it's good or bad, that entity gets more power.
Oh, wow.
So
Amen.
when I first posted, because what happened with me, my experience, when I posted that I knew him and that I had talked to him, I specifically was talking to the Black people in Nashville. I was telling them, hey, don't go on Broadway and pay this guy no mind. But somehow somebody in Clarksville posted me, and that video went viral first.
Right.
And that was the first time I started getting death threats from people in my own backyard. Like, oh, you're a traitor to the Black community.
Yeah, because he framed it like if she was, having sex with him and like, hey, cool, that's cool that you say the N-word, blah, 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 blah. What are you doing under your scars? FYI, I just read Garden Grove cat toxic chemical leak, 40,000 evacuated. What? Garden Grove? Cat toxic chemical. Garden Grove is down south. I think Foxy would know more about that, but thank you, Garden Grove. I didn't hear about that. Foxy, what do you got to say about that? Yeah, amen to this lady, man. She's the only reason that she even came out to do this is because Chud smeared the crap out of her name and she was getting death threats. So she wanted to set the record straight. All right. I knew he was lying as soon as I noticed her, though, right? Orange County, it's down south. That would affect Orange County would affect Foxy, I think.
How can you sit here and tell us not to react to him? Someone told me that they hope I jump off the bridge and I can't swim. Someone told me to go get in the ground with him. Like, this stuff will live in my head rent free.
Ooh.
And then after that guy posted me, Chud posted me the very next day and said what he said. And then I couldn't take it no more. I went the fuck off.
Good.
Well, I for one, any black death threats you're getting there are unwarranted because, like I said, this motherfucker walked around. anybody black threatening in your life, if you let ain't no more gangster shit. If Chud's walking around, y'all ain't nobody touching me.
Yeah, and that blew me because like anybody, and I do mean anybody, could have went on Broadway and had a conversation with him like I did. Like anybody. So I just feel like if they felt so strongly about reacting to him, why didn't somebody already go and do that then?
Oh yeah,
I had a question because like when you go out there and you see him, who's with him?
His cameraman.
That's just it. Just him and the cameraman.
Him and a cameraman. Mm-hmm.
Right. So he does. I just think like there's probably like 2 or 3 people with him. No, it's just him and the cameraman.
And sometimes he's all by himself and he just streams off his phone.
I want to know if the cameraman ever shows his face.
Oh yeah. In my video, the cameraman's definitely in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a white guy, but he has a mixed guy that does it and a Mexican guy that he's got a few cameramen. And then he has something called clippers, and those are his like YouTube henchmen.
Right. And were you able to talk to any of them, or did they say anything? The cameraman?
Like the clipper, not the actual cameramans in person, but I've had clippers from YouTube and Twitter reach out to me and stuff. Like some apologized, and then some were just still like on me.
So she's all about energy. And I know a lot of you guys understand what I'm saying about that energy. She works on vibes and energy. You could see the way she talks and what she's talking about and her comfort level and how she perceives Chud and how she perceived him prior. She works off of energy levels. And when you have certain amount of energy or you do something really good, you get to higher levels. The more you can tune someone out from doing something really bad to you and you're able to just walk away from it because you're unfazed, then you know you're at that higher level. It's not easy, but it happens. Friday night, choo choo. I hope everyone's okay down there. I'll look real quick.
So you're here at Real Life Street Stars.
Oh, it's an hour. Okay.
How has this morphed your life? Like, is it different? Like, what's next now? What's like?
Well, that's what I've kind of been trying to figure out. Because like before this situation, I already had my own swag.
Right.
So I'm an entertainer. So I do music. I'm a songwriter with BMI. I act. I just did a Pop the Balloon, who the director works directly with OWN Network. So like I already had my own motion. So I kind of feel like in a way this kind of slick helped me.
Right.
But it didn't change my life for the better.
Right.
Like I never got no money from this. I've just been getting nothing but straight hate mail. My jobs are in jeopardy because of this situation. Like it didn't help my life for the better.
Okay.
Of course not. Why would it?
How does like receiving so much hate and is it hard to reconcile that?
For me, yeah. I'm a very forgiving person, but when it comes to like death threats, I don't forgive that. So whoever made those, there's no reconciling with me. Like you said what you said, so stand on that.
Right.
Are you strapped up the other way?
Right. Yes, I am. My snippet to my diss track, that uniform, that's my actual uniform. That's my gun. That's everything. And then I have spiritual warriors too. So even if I'm not strapped, I'm strapped.
Amen. The diss track. What? Hard, by the way. What made you want to jump in the lab?
Well,
that's crazy though. Tennessee, I didn't even realize Tennessee was just an open carry, right? Lady for Justice. Thank you. Let me read this real quick, you guys. So about 40,000 people in Orange County, California have been ordered to evacuate due to an escalating chemical tank energy at GKN Aerospace Facility in Garden Grove. Officials warned the tank holding 6,000 to 7,000 gallons of methacrylate, a highly flammable and reactive chemical, may either rupture or explode. So they're prompting a multi-city evacuation. A storage tank overheated and began venting toxic vapors on Thursday. By Friday, the valve failed and leaving crews unable to stop the leak. Now, fire officials say there are 2 possible outcomes. 1, it fails and spills thousands of gallons, or 2, it explodes. Yeah, guys, I'm glad that I don't work for GKN, but I do work for a lot of aerospace facilities down south and in the Bay Area. Prayers to the people around them and prayers to everybody that's affected by it, because it's GKN. It's another company. You know how many companies that there are nowadays that are doing exactly the same thing? They're aerospace facilities. Damn, just prayers, and I hope for the best. I pray for the best. That's all I can say. One more time. Only buying more time hasn't solved the problem. No, it started hot on Thursday, and today it could either explode or not.
Oh, at the end of the day, I'm very business oriented. Like I said, I have an LLC. Me and my team are opening a nonprofit. I'm always doing something business minded. So at first, when like I went viral, it was very shocking to me. I think I was in a state of shock. But once that shock came down, immediately my gears started rolling. Like, how can I monetize this? And I was like, girl, you a whole songwriter. Go get in the booth.
Yeah. I love
Back in the day, did Chud ever have any, like his family?
I want to donate to her. I'm going to find her after this. Thank you, Barbara. Good commentary. Just make me care for people even more. Thank you. And you guys, I love having you guys in chat. I'd rather have 80 people that are down to earth than 800 people that are just talking crap and making things worse and being mean. We don't like mean, evil people. I don't anyway. You work with base systems and aerospace companies. Okay. Yeah. We work for a lot of the companies, the aerospace companies. Damn. It will either spill or explode. Holy crap. Yeah. Just all we can do is say prayers. I'm going to finish this out. We'll chat about it, but I do want to stay on topic because it is Friday night
with him.
So I had one encounter kind of sort of with his older brother. His older brother had a black car back then, and he used to use that car to like catch plays or whatever. But that's all I've met. Now online, I did see a post from his aunt. She posted November of 2025 and came public and was like, we're his family. We do know what he's doing. We don't condone it. We disown him. And that's kind of as far as I got. I did meet somebody 2 days ago online who works with his dad directly. Like they work together. And she even said his dad is nothing like this. You know, none of his family is like this. And that's what I was trying to tell people in Nashville, because everybody was like, oh, he's racist and he was raised like that. And I'm like, no, he wasn't. His family is shitting bricks about this shit.
When you saw him with the racist mustache, what did you think about that?
It reminded me, there's this beer brand. I forget the name of it, but there's this beer brand and the logo is like the guy from the Pringles with the mustache. That's what it reminded me of. I was like, what the fuck is this? Because he didn't have a mustache back then. And I question if it's real. Like real shit. I've never known him to have facial hair, even in our adult life. So I'm just like, is this a fake mustache? Because because I pay attention to details, the hair texture is more coarse, like way more coarse than his actual hair. So
I gotta go look at that now.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like
if he's wearing a fake mustache, that's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be crazy, right?
Do you feel like we're gonna see more emulations of Chud the Builder?
We're already seeing it in Nashville, and I'm getting blamed for that. Someone wrote me and was like, if I would have just let him do what he was supposed to do, the new Chads wouldn't even be a thing. I was just like, that's fucked up. So y'all are just gonna make sure that this script happens either way, huh?
Nah.
I ain't blaming nobody black for this shit. We would not stand.
But it's happening. We have people downtown and they're going viral now that are dressing up as him and copying what he was doing.
Yep.
Why do you think, and I know we get freedom of speech and all that good shit right there, but why do you think law enforcement is letting this happen?
They're in on it too.
Shit. Because I'm trying to think about what black man could go to downtown anywhere
and do that, right?
Be on with a camera and be like, I don't even think he'd be like, hey, fuck you niggas out here.
But honestly, I can't really say that they're in on it too, because like with my security job, I literally work right with Metro PD. And like they have arrested him before. The problem is he just gets right out.
Yep.
So I think it's not that they let him get away with it. It's just there's people above them that are more powerful and have more money and they can override like the local laws.
A lot of people were mad at you on that stream, and I wasn't really mad at you. I was like, okay, she just talked. What was your like? Tell me like exactly what your goal was. Like
I was hoping I would have had a long conversation with him to get to the root of, from the last time I saw you to now, what happened. But he had the cameraman with him, and I guess he was on a mission. So that conversation was very short-lived. The first time I walked up on him, well, actually, the first time I was still in my car, and that was like not even a minute long. And then when I walked back up on him, that was maybe 2 minutes. I don't even think I spent 5 minutes talking to the guy. So I didn't even get to do what I really wanted to do. But spiritually, I accomplished my goal.
Now, but can I tell you guys something? Not one person showed up for him at court. Not his wife, not the kids, not his parents. The only guy that showed up, and I don't even know if it was for him, was the guy that got kicked out and handcuffed. The guy that got pardoned by Trump for the January 6th thing. Nobody showed up for him. He's not going to get off this time, Low Red, and that's the whole thing. That's why I want to get my take on this out there. And, you know, this, I ran into her and I'm like, damn, what a story. It's a beautiful story because she's living it. She's had to live through it. That's hard. I wouldn't want to go through that. Even if you paid me, I wouldn't want to go through that. And she's still thriving and telling her truth. But other than that, this guy, he's done, guys. He's not going to, even, let's say he even gets, let's just say, we're talking he's facing 90 something years. Let's say he gets the very bare minimum of 22 years. He's not going to last a year in there unless he's like the person all the way to the right with the ball gag. That's the only way he's going to last. Okay. Yes, he's married with freaking kids and nobody showed up for him. Nobody's paying for him to get out. He has no clout. They're just laughing with him and at him at the same time. He doesn't have no real backers. Why is he still sitting there? $100,000 for higher up people is not that much money.
Right. So if you were going to talk to him, what were you going to say? Like,
I was going to ask him, how did you turn into Chud? What happened to Chad? Because you were Chad the last time I saw you. Now you're Chud. And why are you being so mean to us when we took care of you? But I didn't get to ask him any of that.
So who all knew him around you? Like your mom and your family? Like,
oh, no. My family, they don't live in Clarksville. Okay. But me, my dorm mate, all the college kids out Austin P that lived, it was called The Verge back then. Right. I'm trying to remember the name of it now, but I got the address, 1523 Nolan Road. They didn't change the name, but back then it used to be called The Verge. Anybody?
So Flojo, back in 2015, she said they were still in high school or early college. So if you add 11 years to that, she's about 29 years old. She's the same age as Chud. What am I saying? Chud is 28 years old, Flojo. So that gives her about the same age, 28, 29 years old. There you go.
In those apartments, anybody off Wilma Rudolph Boulevard in Clarksville, anybody that got weed from him.
Right. When someone is going like to like, you know, do the peg and stuff, do you make them, is there NDA signs?
If the person has like credibility.
Right.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
have you done it with people that are like credible?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, why is it so hot today, guys?
Did you doggy style Chud or was it missionary?
All my clients, it's not missionary. It's doggy style.
Okay. Can a client get missionary?
It's easier that they can, but it's easier if I just bend them over. Because I'm so little, I'm short, you know what I'm saying? So most of the guys are bigger. So having to hold their legs up and trying to be as tall to reach the hole, like it's hard.
I was going to say, because what if they wanted more passion?
Oh, I could be passionate from behind. Okay. It's like with a woman, lay them flat on their back.
I have so many questions.
Go for it.
Like, how is your? Are you a hard aggressive? Are you a hard fuck or you're soft?
That's kind of how I get my aggression out, especially if I've had like a fucked up day. Right. Oh yeah, I'm clapping.
Have you ever had a man ejaculate from hitting from?
They have their best orgasms. Men get super hard when the back door gets played with. Because you have to think, it's not y'all fault. That's where y'all G spot is. Well, they call it P spot. But that's where y'all P spot is. There's so many nerve endings back there for y'all. Y'all can't help that. And you shouldn't be ashamed of that either. That's like telling me I should be ashamed for having my clip played with.
Right.
Has there ever been any like, what's the procedure after? You know, is there any cuddles?
I don't do aftercare. Get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
Have you ever done this and then the man regretted it? Like, you better not tell nobody this happened.
No, that's the thing. I think it's just because of who I am. They all love it with me because I'm not gonna make you feel like you should regret it. Yeah. If you feel
if
like
you tell a nigga get out, I'm done with you.
I'd be like, no, you can't stay. Like, no, we cannot lay up and cuddle. Like, you came here for one thing. Because if they end up staying, that's how you get emotionally attached. And I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
So you're not attracted to men at all, or you not?
It's just sexually.
Right.
Like I always say, if sex didn't exist, I probably would have a boyfriend.
But I mean, no, if you could have that aspect. He didn't want to ever penetrate you. He had no interest in that.
Yeah. I'm going to a party next week for lavender situations. I'm all for that.
Let's say you were to partake in a man and that was but what would the structure look like?
As I've grown, I no longer believe that you should get married strictly for love. I
Mhm.
truly believe that marriage is a business. So when it comes to like lavender relationships, it's strictly business. We're
Right.
trying to establish generational wealth and just support each other through life.
Interesting.
Okay. So I'm just because you fuck around, go in there and get you a bad bitch man.
A little
And that-
femboy.
and then, yeah, now he's like, I need my nails done. He like, bro, this is this the same thing.
Yeah.
I
You
think
said
we're
breast
done.
milk. How,
All right, we're not going to get into the breast milk thing. I think we talked enough about Chud. All right, this is the clown here. I want you guys to realize that he never was racist. He said a racist joke or three, and he got fired, guys. Like straight up got fired for it. And rightfully so. If you come to my job spouting stuff like that, you're going to get fired. I don't know what a lavender means. I'm not even going to get into all that, Tracy. Hey Jay, I'm really behind. I'll go back and rewatch. I'm doing my over. Yes. Love you and good luck with the boys. Have fun. Enjoy your time. This made my whole week. It is good for the soul. And this guy is not just Chud. Yeah, he's a chump. He's a fake character that he created in order to make himself money. All right. He's not racist. He probably is racist. I mean, he probably talked himself into it now, but there's a lot of things that are very fake about his persona. And I just wanted to expose that because people, when they see that picture of Dalton with the fairy wings, they don't believe it. They're like, how can that guy translate to that? Well, I just told you. Now you just watched 2.5 hours of me telling you that Dalton made up this story, changed characters, found something that stuck, and now he's going to be doing prison time. All right. So there you go. On that note, well, I hope that you hear soon. I know it gets tough waiting. Where's my money now? Oh my God. Yeah, I don't believe him when he says he's not, but that character is what he created. He used to be cool with any community, the black community he sold weed to. We heard about that. He had no problem until he created this Chud character. All right. Okay, lavender is a female. Thank you. I didn't want to start getting into that because they start talking about breast milk and all that. I'm like, I'm done. I'm good. All right, Pearl, that's funny you said that because I was wondering if you did. What did my mom say? I learned some stuff tonight that I didn't even know about. Oh my goodness. I think a lot of you guys did, Panda Ann. I needed this. I've had girl, the first time I've laughed. Thank you. Thank you for being here. That's what I was trying to do, man. I was sick for 2 days. I couldn't talk. My throat was burning. And I was like, I don't want to be all like talking about dead kids and stuff like that, man. That's too dark for me tonight. So hear no, see no, speak no evil. Keep you out of trouble. You do deserve your kids back and you will get them. Just keep fighting. You will get them. Shadow Lion. Love the show. Jay was laughing so hard I was crying. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. We've been here for a minute. I hope that you guys at least enjoyed the content and understanding. You don't have to agree. We can always agree to disagree, and I still love you. You don't have to agree with me for us to be good with each other. All right, I'm all good. Jungle Mom came out of the bushes and said, this was an education. Crazy at 64, still learning. Right here at Guilty of Crime. Hey, Jay, you and Lavender made my week. I needed a lot of chuckles and I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because she's so, I know. Hey, we're on the same side. We're all on the same side here. Hashtag Steve sucks. And he didn't get the attention he wanted. So there you go. All right, guys, I love you. And I'm going to leave that picture of him so you can see it on the way out. That's how he's going to look from now on. Okay. Oh, good question. Next week is Monday. I don't really know if I come on Monday and nobody's in town, then what am I going to be streaming? I don't know. You guys are going to have to let me know if you're around. If you are, Monday I will be at 4, Tuesday at 4, and probably maybe not Wednesday, maybe because it's Crime Con and we got to drive there. But I'll see you guys next week, Monday and Tuesday at the very least. 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Everyone else, see you at CrimeCon. We're going to CrimeCon, baby. Good night. Love you guys. You're going to be here? Are you going to be in CrimeCon too? You're going to be here? You're going to be here? All right. Love you guys. Foxy's going to be there. Foxy and Synth are my bodyguard. They can stick me in their pockets. All right. Love you guys. Big hugs, Clar, Panda Ann. I hope we lighten the mood. I lighten the mood. Anyway, have a great weekend. Love y'all. See you next week. Mwah.
Guilty of crime.
I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please share this video, like, and subscribe. You can also follow me over at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, or Gmail. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can use Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. Thank you very much in advance. Guilty of crime.
Are you guilty of crime?